for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up? It's our boy Coach Malachi Williams in the building. New Media Today, USA Boxing. We back. All right, guys, can you hear me? All right, guys, can you hear me now? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. All right, cool. Trav said yes. Sorry about that, guys. The roadcaster had disconnected when I moved it, so that was the issue. I didn't realize that. But anyways, man, Coach Malachi Williams back in the building. New Media Today, USA Boxing. Sorry for the technical difficulties. It happens like that sometimes, guys. I do apologize. We're gonna check everything out. Thanks, Lady Shan, for letting me know that I was muted. So, thank you so much. I'm gonna get all of this straightened out. I got a bunch of, I have everything hooked up to my MacBook Pro. So when I moved the roadcaster, I think it disconnected. But that's okay. That's okay. We back. Now, as I was saying before, I didn't realize I was muted. There's a lot of drama going on in the sport of boxing. I don't like it. I hate the drama. Only thing I give a damn about is the fights. We also going to address some of the, just some of the trolls, some of the messages that I received from trolls. I'm not going to put them on the wall of fame, but some of them, they was kind of upset yesterday about, about me roasting Leonard Garage Nose Ellerby. So, one guy told me that he think I should apologize. He told me that he didn't like the way that I was attacking the black man yesterday, Leonard Ellerby, and I didn't attack, the white man, Bob Arum, and I don't attack the white man, Eddie Hearn. And, so he made it a black and white thing, and he got upset. You know what I mean? So that's what they do. These guys play the race card when it's convenient for them. But then when they start calling people top ranked Toby and calling people coons, Uncle Toms, and sellouts, the race card goes out the window. So these guys use the race card when it's when they get butthurt. Oh man, you can't be talking about another black man, while at the same time all they do is talk about another black man. You see what I'm saying? So anyways, but that's neither here nor there. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Let's give everybody a round of applause. You know what I say, man? If these guys did not have a double standard, they would not have a standard at all. You know what I mean? Shout out to my brother Retro Boxing and Documentaries. Please subscribe to my brother Blood Retro Boxing and Documentaries. Please shout out to Alchemist 73. Shout out to Johnny Blaze. Shout out to Halim in the building. Shout out to Double A to Sagittarius. What's happening? Shout out to my brother Huggy Bear, aka Diallo Huggy. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Trav. 202 Trav with the Lick Reed. Shout out to Lady Shan. Kaboom! Done them season. We done them. Kaboom, Lady Shan. The lovely Lady Shan. Please subscribe to her YouTube channel. Shout out to Shane. Shout out to Shane. Shane with the Lick Reed. Philly Fly. What's going on, fam? Corn Kid, thank you for letting me know that I was on mute. Shane, thank you for letting me know I was on mute. Bacon 123, what's happening? Brennan Jackson with the Lick Reed. Jedi Gremlin, what's happening? Dave Martinez with the Lick Reed. Okay. Danny, what's going on, brother? Calvin Lincoln, what's going on? PBC fanboy. Hey, man. PBC fanboy, man. You need to cut that out, man. Hey, so, Brennan Jackson, what's going on, man? Charles Stevens, what the link read? Eluna 58, what's happening? Sinister, the free thinker, what's going on, fam? Hey, if you're a free thinker, they'll call you a coon. You got to get on code, brother. Now, I don't know what the code is, but when I figure it out, I'll let you know. I don't know what the code is, but you got to get on code, whatever that means, right? Let's see what else we have. Shout out to Brennan Jackson. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Danny. What's happening? Shout out to Truth Searcher. What's going on? Shout out to Calvin Lincoln. What's going on? Charles Stevens. Let's see. Jeff Luciano. What's going on, fam? Brendan Jackson. What's going on? Dave Martinez. What's up? Johnny Blaze. What's going on, man? I used to read the Ghost Rider comic books back in the day, so you know what I mean. So it is what it is. Let's see. Ryan Kissoon, Kissin. I think that's your last name. I'm not sure. Javon Soto. What's going on, fam? What's going on? And I think that's it. Yeah, man. Shout out to my brother Blood Boxing. Please subscribe to his YouTube channel. Please subscribe to Lady Shan YouTube channel. Please subscribe to Retro Boxing and Documentaries. Shout out to my brother Bruce Goals. Shout out to Thomas Jones. Shout out to Jedi Gremlin. Shout out to I Am Dave. You know how we do it. We got to give everybody a shout out, man. We family here. You know what I mean? So anyways, we gonna get into it, guys. I just saw him, shout out to Easy Dimes. Easy Dimes, what's going on? Daniel Smith. We're gonna let YouTube go ahead and let everybody know that we on. Everybody gonna roll in at the time they're gonna roll in. You know how it is. Yeah, man. So I got a message. Man, that from I guess it was a lady, a female. You know what I mean? She had a female name and yada yada yada. And bro, she left me a long ass message, just basically telling me that she didn't appreciate the way that I was clowning Leonard. She said that I was childish for telling jokes. She said that I need to grow up. She said that I'm childish. I need to grow up. I'm telling jokes. I'm picking on another black man. She said that I was cooning for Bob Arum in Top Rank. And she said that she said a whole bunch of things. Now, I don't take this stuff personal. Guys, because the reason why I don't take it personal is because I explained to her, I say, listen, it's obviously that you new on this show, because if you knew better, you'll do better. If you knew better, you would know that I do not like Bob Arum at all. Didn't like him at all. She took it out of context. I was joking. We were picking at Leonard Ellaby yesterday, right? And evidently that's one of his fans. You know what I mean? So shout out to my sister Lady Shan for dropping that £1.99 on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime is over, boy.
Hey, Lady Shan said, I figured the code. Number 1, there is no code. Number 2, racism. Yeah, that's it. So, apparently, maybe she was related to Leonard. I don't know. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, I told her I can't apologize. I can't apologize. I meant what I said. It was a joke. It is what it is. But, hey, man, it is what it is, man. So, before we start the show, you already know how we gonna do it. Listen. If you are a PBC ass kisser, you might want to turn away from the channel today. This is not the show for you. If you are a man that wears thongs and you get your panties in a bunch, you might not want to watch this show today. This is not the channel for you. If you are a I'll Be Sure, Keith Sweat, L and Chico DeBarge, Ralph Trashvet, ass nigga, and you easily get offended, this is not the channel for you. If you get offended at sarcasm, if you get offended if I'm telling jokes, if you get offended at my wittiness and how I just like to laugh and kick it, this is not the channel for you. If you are an Alphabet Boy supporter and you are down with the fake calls and you like calling black people coons, Uncle Toms, sellouts, Sambos and top ranked Tobies and stuff like that, this is not the channel for you. If you do not like me or any one of my family members in the chat, guess what? This is not the channel for you. We do not care. We are going to keep pushing. We are going to keep thriving. And if you are a troll, guess what? This is not the channel for you. We are the fanboy killers. We do not like fanboys. We really not too crazy about trolls, and we don't give a damn about the alphabet boy community. Literally. You see what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So to the young lady, as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and pull her name up. Let me pull her name up right quick before we get into this, because I just want to make sure, the sister said that, the sister told me that, that I'm a top ranked, ass kisser. I'm on the payroll or some shit like that. And, she didn't like the fact that I was talking about Leonard. Old Garage Nose. And I told her, I say, listen, I really wasn't talking about Leonard. I was talking about his nose. You see what I'm saying? So if I can separate Leonard's nose from his face, then, hey, but maybe her and Leonard got a similar nose. I don't know. But listen, man, listen. It's nothing to take serious, young lady. It's nothing to take serious. You know who you are. You know who you are because you left me a long-ass goddamn book. She didn't even write a damn couple of sentences. She typed a book. It was that long. But I read it. It is what it is. Shout out to Charles Stevens for dropping that $2 super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Charles Stevens said, man, the fans since the 1950s enjoying your show. Yeah, man, listen, bro, I can't make this up, man. Like, I'm like, y'all got to make your mind up. Y'all got to make your mind up, because y'all got to, because I'm confused with this pro-black shit. You see what I'm saying? Me coming from a pro-black background myself, I know what pro-black is, because I come from that. You know what I mean? But, I'm not there, not in the nation anymore. I don't follow, in the Panther Party, my mom and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because I realize a bunch of inconsistencies that's going on and a bunch of bullshit and double standards and triple standards and quadruple standards and these fake guys, beta males that are on YouTube, content creators. These dudes are a joke. So my job, I am the prince and the king of pissing fanboys off. This is what I do. I wake up every day just to come here to work in my office just to piss you off. You see what I'm saying? I specialize in pissing off Alphabet Boy supporters. I specialize in pissing off PBC ass kissers. I specialize in pissing off fanboys. This is what I do. I am a professional. I am the Michael Buffer of pissing off fanboys, PBC ass kissers, and Alphabet Boy supporters. So if you are a call Al, big biz. If you are a supporter of the cap movement, meaning capping all the goddamn time, if your lips are surgically planted to Al Heyman's ass, if you are a fanboy of Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, Terrence Crawford, Canelo Alvarez, any fighter literally out there, I don't give a damn who it is. If you are a fanboy, I promise you I will piss you off because this is what I do. This is what I do. So if you don't want to get pissed off, and if you fall in the category of a fanboy, a troll, a PBC ass kisser, Alphabet Boy supporter, you might just want to take your ass back on the other side of the street because I'm on this side of the street. And on this side of the street, we don't rock with that side of the street. You see what I'm saying? So that's how it is, man. That's how it is. I cannot apologize. Shout out to my brother Johnny Blaze for dropping that 99-cent super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Shout out to my main man, Toon. What's going on, fam? I know you out there on that road, baby boy. I know you out there on that road. Now, listen, let's get into this, guys. Let's get into this. Now, I was watching Lady Shan channel. She did like a little video on this. Shout out to Lady Shan. And I was watching Sporting Icons. Shout out to Sporting Icons. And it led me to go ahead and do some research. Because I saw a video that they put out, right? And it led me to Big John Fury. Now, you guys know, I'm not a fan of Tyson Fury at all. I'm not a fan of Deontay Wilder at all. So guess what? So I'm more than likely, I'm going to piss off some Deontay Wilder supporters, and I'm going to piss off some Tyson Fury supporters. It is what it is. You see what I'm saying? So please loosen up your thongs, loosen up your G-strings. You see what I'm saying? You know, don't put on no I'll Be Sure music right now, because right now, guys, this you might not want to, you might not want to listen to what I have to say. Now, I'm not here to clown nobody or whatever the case may be, but I got some serious goddamn questions. Now, John Fury pretty much did an interview. I forgot the podcast. I forgot the podcast he did the interview with, right? And I'm gonna drop the link in the description though. I forgot the podcast he did the interview with, and basically he was basically saying that if Wilder, if he doesn't show proof or if he keeps it up, he is going to sue Deontay Wilder for defamation of character. Defamation. He's going to hit Deontay Wilder with a defamation lawsuit. Now, I've learned that if John Fury was to do that, my question is, if he was to turn around and sue Deontay Wilder for defamation, for accusing his son of cheating and, scandalizing his name and dismerchifying Tyson Fury's character, if he was to do that, my question was, guys, what would happen to the fight? What would happen? So someone told me, I have to do my investigation on this, but from what I was listening to from Sporting Icons, the brother said that it's a possibility that if John Fury was to hit on Wilder with a lawsuit, it can jeopardize the fight that's coming up in October. Now, I don't give a damn about it at all. You know what I mean? Because I don't, the way boxing going right now, dog, you don't know if the fighter's going to fight, if they're not going to fight. That's the goddamn problem. Like, the problem I have with boxing right now, dog, we don't even know we're going to get the goddamn fights. We know when Canelo say he's going to fight, he fights. We know when Anthony Joshua say he's going to fight, he fights. You know what I mean? But with Fury, you just never know what you're going to get. You know what I mean? And, Teofimo was supposed to fight somebody, but he ended up catching COVID. And then before that, they had to reschedule the fight because they didn't want to fight the same day on Floyd Mayweather Day. So, man, the day Floyd Mayweather was fighting one of the YouTubers, I forgot the dude's name, the Paul brothers. So, man, it's like, I'm just disgusted with boxing right now, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's too much bullshit going on. And you got a lot of these fanboys, they be happy. When Terrence Crawford was trying to fight Manny Pacquiao, that was a great fight. And then when they found out it didn't go through, they were celebrating. And then when they found out that their favorite fighter landed the Pacquiao fight, then they want to use that to try to talk about another black man. But yet these niggas want to be so pro-black. So, man, I'm confused, dog. I am confused. I do not understand these guys. What do you want? It's like DMX say, tell me what you want from her. What do you want? What do you trolls? What do you Alphabet Boy supporters, PBC ass kissers? What do you want? Please let me know, because I'm confused. I am confused. Shout out to BG for dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Then you have the people who say, but goddamn, man, Tyson Fury ain't never defended a belt. Never defended a belt that he's had. And that's true. So we get an opportunity to maybe see him defend the belt in October. Me personally, I don't give a damn about neither one of the fighters. I don't have a dog in the race. I care nothing about Deontay Wilder. I give a damn about Tyson Fury. Far as I'm concerned, they both can have each other. They are perfectly made for each other, and they need to have after the third fight, have a fourth fight, a fifth fight, a sixth fight, a seventh fight, an eighth fight. They can just keep fighting each other. I don't give a damn. You see what I'm saying? I am sick of both of them. They deserve each other. But this is what I wanted to know. Because John Fury seemed like he was serious. And now we learned that Tyson Fury has left the United States and he's back in the UK. So since he's back in the UK, John Fury said that his son was out of the devil's playground, and I guess his son was in the United States doing some things that he didn't have any business doing. You know what I mean? And so John Fury, convinced his son to come on back to the other side of the pond. And now he's saying that he's working in conjunction with his son. And now he got his son, Tyson Fury, back on track. So apparently, maybe Tyson Fury wasn't ready to fight Deontay Wilder. I don't know. I don't give a damn. I want this shit over with. This is like a nightmare that just won't end. These guys haven't fought in 18 months. This is like a nightmare that just won't end. You see what I'm saying? This is how sad You know, this is why I celebrate when Anthony Joshua and Usyk is fixing the fight, because we know Anthony Joshua about that life, he gonna fight, and we know Usyk is about that life, he's gonna fight. It ain't gonna be no drama, no excuses, we pulling out of fights, and there ain't gonna be none of that shit. You see what I'm saying? But anyways, what I did want to know is will Tyson Fury, Team Fury, will they really sue Deontay Wilder for defamation of character? That's what I want to know. In a recent interview on Boxing Social, that's the name of the podcast, guys, Boxing Social, John Fury said that he said some very interesting things, so to speak, and I'm gonna drop the link in the description so you guys can see it. And he said some interesting things about Deontay Wilder and all of the cheating allegations that were railed against his son Tyson Fury. Now, we heard it all before as it relates to the soap opera that's been going on between these two heavyweights for the past 18 goddamn months. So for the past 18 months, we heard it all before. There's no need to relitigate it. There's no need to go back, you know what I mean, back into time and talk about this same shit, because I'm tired of it, and I know you guys are tired of it, and I'm mad that I got to talk about this shit today. You see what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. We're going to move on. Now, after all of this time, John Fury finally said that Team Fury, his son, you know, they pretty much will sue Deontay Wilder if he doesn't show any proof that Tyson Fury cheated him by putting metal objects, meaning egg weights, inside of his gloves. That's a serious allegation, right? Now, and I have a question for both of them. I have a question for Wilder, and I have a question for Fury as well. And to be honest with you guys, this is one of the questions that myself and many other fans have been saying, you know, asking themselves about Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, you know what I mean, for a long time, about the cheating allegations, right? So now, I don't give a damn, I'm done with it, it's water under the bridge for all I'm concerned. But from my perspective, if Deontay Wilder has physical proof that Tyson Fury has placed metal objects inside of his gloves and stuck him and struck him in the head, causing his skull to fracture or dent or whatever the case may be, then Deontay Wilder should have sued Tyson Fury immediately. Understand this, guys, because Wilder said he had proof. He said he had proof, tangible evidence, something that can be brought up and guess what, guys? You know, the man said he had proof, right? He said he had proof. That's what he said. He said he had proof, right? He said he had proof. Now, proof by definition, you know what I mean, basically is you got something tangible that you can show that this is exactly what happened. You see what I'm saying? No matter what, right? He never showed it. So now, what I say is this here. Wilder more than likely would have won his case if he was able to show proof, if he would have sued Fury. If he would have sued Fury, Wilder would have won his case. You want to know why? Because he had proof. And just like he won the arbitration. He won the arbitration. Why? Because he had proof that him and Tyson Fury had a signed contractual agreement that they were to have a third fight. So he showed proof in that case. And guess what? If he would have showed proof that Tyson Fury assaulted him with a weapon inside of his glove, he could have got his belt back and got the O taken off of him. Now, you know, there was a petition that Young Pharaoh put together to try to get the loss on reverse that Deontay Wilder suffered against Tyson Fury, right? Wilder also could have pressed felony charges against Tyson Fury. You know what I mean? For using blunt force against him in a boxing match. You know what I mean? He could have did that. He could have did that, right? Now, but until this day, let's hit that one time. To this day, we have not seen any proof. Wilder has not produced any proof. I'm not talking about some dude on YouTube showing flashes of a glove and saying, you see right here, the glove, look how the glove look right here. No, I'm saying, Wilder, do you have physical, tangible proof that this is what happened? Well, no, the only way he's going to have proof is this. He's going to have an eyewitness that was there who saw the metal objects being put inside of Tyson Fury's glove. That person can come to court, JD's, and say, yes, sir, your honor, I did see what happened. Tyson Fury, Sugar Hill put metal objects in his glove. The commission was there. Everybody was in on it. This is what happened. This is proof. So you got eyewitness testimony or you have physical, tangible evidence. Now, to this day, Wilder hasn't produced shit. So Tyson Fury, on the other hand, has been on the receiving end of the cheating allegations, but he has done nothing about it. Why? I have no idea. You see what I'm saying? Fury says he didn't cheat, but he didn't do it. He didn't sue Wilder for nothing, and Wilder didn't sue him. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say the hell with both of them. They deserve each other. But John Fury, Tyson Fury's father, is now saying 18 months later. Look how long this shit has went by, guys. 18 months later. We still talking about this bullshit. 18 months later, now John Fury, which is Tyson Fury's father, is now saying that if Deontay Wilder does not show any proof of physical evidence that there was metal objects or egg weights that was used to fracture his skull, then guess what? Team Tyson Fury will sue Deontay Wilder for defamation. My problem is this. What the hell took you so long? Right? John Fury has even given Wilder a deadline. Now, this is what makes me doubt. I don't know what the hell going on with this fight. I don't know. I don't give a damn. Trust me, I do not give a damn. I do not give a damn. I promise I do not give a damn. John Fury has given Wilder a deadline by saying that Wilder needs to show proof by the next press conference of their trilogy match, or there will not be a third fight. Think about this. So you got people who support Tyson Fury who want to see a third fight. You got people who support Deontay Wilder who want to see a third fight. But John Fury is threatening to throw a monkey wrench in the game by saying that, hey, listen, man, I'm gonna give you a deadline until the press conference of the third fight. Of the press conference of the trilogy match. If you don't show evidence that Tyson Fury put metal in his gloves, had egg weights, assaulted you, fractured your skull with the metal that he put inside of his gloves by the third press conference, there ain't gonna be no third fight. So I asked myself, I said, how in the hell can John Fury do this? If he was to do this. And I wonder, is John Fury bluffing? I don't know. If it came from Tyson Fury's mouth, maybe I could say, yeah, Fury say a lot of shit. But it's John Fury bluffing. I have no idea. You see what I'm saying? But what I do know is that, this is what I do know, is that if Tyson Fury was to take Deontay Wilder to court for defamation, there's a possibility that the fight can't happen. And the reason why is because there would be a legal proceeding that would probably need to be sorted out by a judge first, right? So let's say I'm going to sue this guy for defamation. This guy scandalizing my name, besmirchifying my good character. He's saying ABCD about me. And guess what? He ain't showed no proof of none of this shit. This is a bunch of BS. And guess what, man? You know, I suffer psychological trauma. You know, in America, you can sue for anything in America. You can sue for anything in America. You can. You see what I'm saying? So, because that's what I would have did. If I was Wilder, I would have sued Tyson Fury. And if I was Fury, I would have sued Deontay Wilder. We need to find out which one of these. This like poker. We're gonna put all the cards, all the chips on the table right now. We're gonna put all the chips on the table. I do not give a damn about Deontay Wilder nor Tyson Fury. Not a fan of neither one of them. Trust me, I'm not. Care nothing about if the fight happens or not. You know, I'm just being honest with you guys. I am sick and tired of both of these guys. Literally, they need each other. They love each other. They fall up concerned. They can do whatever. I don't care. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Anyways, now, but if this was to happen, let's say that John Fury sues. From what I'm hearing, if he was to sue Wilder and take him to court, there's no third fight. There's no third fight. Now, that is yet to be determined if that's going to happen. Me personally, as far as I'm concerned, I do not care. You see what I'm saying? Now, and whatever happens as it relates to that. Now, to be honest with you guys, like I said before, I don't give a damn if these two guys fight at all. But as far as I'm concerned, Wilder and Fury deserve each other. They do. You see what I'm saying? Wilder has been sued before back in 2017 by Dominique Brazil. I don't know if you guys remember this, but Deontay Wilder has been sued in 2017 by Dominique Brazil. When Dominique Brazil was at a restaurant in Alabama, I think that was in a hotel or something like that, and Deontay Wilder and his brother attacked Dominique Brazil in a hotel in Alabama in front of Dominique Brazil's wife and children. I don't know if you guys remember that. 4 years ago, Brazil sued Deontay Wilder and he won the lawsuit for, for an undisclosed amount of money. You see what I'm saying? So now, if Fury wants to go that route, maybe that's what happened. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea, guys. I have no idea. I have to talk to an attorney and see what's going on with that. Now, again, as I said before, I'm not a fan of Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury. So I'm not capping for Wilder. I'm not capping for Fury. I don't give a damn about neither one of them. So I'll probably piss both sides off today. Doesn't matter to me, though. You see what I'm saying? But if Wilder has physical proof, like he said he has, for 18 months, he said, I got proof. He got proof of everything that he said. And Wilder had physical proof, like he said he does, that Tyson Fury used a metal object, aka meaning an egg weight, and he has proof that he used that against him to bash his skull in when they had the fight, then Fury should be under the jail and he should be sued for millions of dollars. That's how I feel about that. If Tyson Fury did that, he should be sued and put under the jail and sued for millions of dollars. Ironically, Deontay Wilder didn't sue him. Ironically, Deontay Wilder didn't press charges on him. He wants to get back in there in the ring again so he can get his skull smashed in again because he's saying that Fury's going to find a way to cheat again. So if you believe that, why are you trying to get back in the ring with the guy who's going to put metal in his gloves? I have no idea. I don't give a damn. But if Wilder is lying about these accusations and he doesn't have proof because he hasn't showed any proof all the way up until this day. So to this day, he has to show proof. And Wilder is lying and he hasn't showed any goddamn proof, then guess what? If Wilder is lying and he hasn't showed any goddamn proof, then guess what? He needs to be sued for the maximum amount of money that the law will allow it. Because it proves that Deontay Wilder was a bold-faced liar and he's a sore loser and he couldn't handle losing to the Gypsy King. So either way it go, if John Fury wants to go this route, somebody gonna get proved wrong. Somebody's gonna get proved, you know what I mean? Hold on, let me get this super chat. I see you. Shout out to Ricky Torres for dropping that dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Ricky Torres said, Coach, how do you like how Deontay Wilder clowned up at the press conference, not addressing nothing? Ain't it ironic when Fury was calling out Wilder, he was quiet as a church mouse. Then when Fury said they're moving on, Wilder came out and said he cheated. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, bro, I don't know what kind of games both of these guys are playing. I have no idea. You see what I'm saying? I really don't, man, and I'm kind of like sick of it. You know what I mean? Because I feel like Wilder should have sued Tyson Fury. You know, because he could have got killed. Right? Wilder should have sued him. But again, like I said before, if Wilder is lying and he doesn't have proof, because he hasn't shown any physical proof up until this point, then Wilder needs to be sued for the maximum amount of money that the law will require, right? Because that would prove that Wilder is a bold-faced liar. Somebody is lying, and somebody needs to pay a price for their lies and their deception. Whether it's Fury or whether it's Wilder, I don't give a damn. Now, if John Fury was to carry through on his threat to sue Deontay Wilder, and if Wilder cannot show any proof that of what he said in multiple interviews with the Alphabet Boy channels, if he can't show any proof, then guess what? There won't be a third fight this October. Because if he sue him, I'm pretty sure the judge is going to put an injunction on it and stop it. You see what I'm saying? Until they get this shit rectified. Either way it go, I don't give a damn, and you guys know what. You see what I'm saying? Now, this will explain, though, why JD's, Shelly Finkel, and the rest of the PBC never said a word about Deontay Wilder's cheating allegations, because they were smart enough to know better. JD's, Shelly Finkel, and the rest of the PBC, they never said a word because they were smart enough to know better. They know, listen, man, you ain't got no goddamn evidence of this shit. We can't back you on this. Why they didn't say nothing? You see what I'm saying? I want to talk to the doctor. Listen, because this is what's going to happen. When John Fury sues Wilder, or if Wilder sues Fury, right? Either or. If Wilder sues Fury Wilder ain't saying nothing about suing Fury. So if Fury was to sue Wilder, then guess what? Everything is going to come out. I'm pretty sure JD is going to be subpoenaed. I'm pretty sure Shelly Bullwinkle is going to be subpoenaed. I'm pretty sure the Nevada Athletic Commission is going to be subpoenaed. And all of this stuff is going to come out. Wilder's going to have to show proof that this is what happened. Because he said he has proof. That's what he said now. He said he has proof. So since he does have proof, it is what it is. We'll find out. But let me ask you a question. Do you think that Team Fury should sue Deontay Wilder for defamation of character? That's one. And make him show proof of his egg weight / metal in the gloves cheating allegations? Number two, or do you think that Wilder's word is good enough and he shouldn't have to prove a damn thing because Tyson Fury is a known liar and a cheater according to Deontay Wilder and his supporters? Or number three, do you think that Tyson Fury is afraid of Wilder and he's trying to find a way to back out of the fight? Now, if this is what the case is, who knows? You see what I'm saying? If you're like me, you don't give a damn. You don't give a damn if you're like me. But this is a legitimate question. Do you think Fury is trying to back out of the fight? Do you think Wilder should have sued Tyson Fury? Or whatever the case may be? You see what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Just tell me, what do you think? I just want to know what do you guys think about this bullshit, because I'm tired of it. I told you guys I wasn't even going to talk about Wilder or Fury again, because both camps have very, very sensitive supporters. Their supporters are very sensitive. Their supporters are very beta male-ish to me. You know what I mean? They start crying and go to threatening you and all wishing death on you and just all kind of shit. Well, not Tyson Fury fans. I haven't received death threats from Tyson Fury fans, to be honest with you. But you get what I'm saying. You know, do you think that Wilder word is good enough? He shouldn't have to show any goddamn proof. He said it. That's what happened. We're going to take his word for it and run with it, even though he said he had proof. You see what I'm saying? Do you think John Fury is right by saying, I'm going to sue you and make you show proof of your allegations? Because we tired of this, right? Or do you think that Tyson Fury is just trying to back out of the fight? What do you think? Alan Skill, what you say, man? What you say, Alan? You say, yes, coach, because it will put Wilder to proof, and he would have to put his toxic is to rest. They are hurting the sport of boxing. Yeah, they are hurting the sport of boxing. They are hurting the sport of boxing. Yeah, Bon Scott, you're right. John Fury is barred from the U.S., but they can still get the lawyers to sue them, though. They can still get the lawyers to sue him. He can still do that. And listen, I'm saying the lawsuit should go both ways. I'm not saying I'm Team Fury on this. I'm saying, guess what? I think Tyson Fury, his team, should sue Deontay Wilder, force him to show proof, and I think that Deontay Wilder should sue Tyson Fury for assault, for attempted murder, for, hey, listen, I got proof that this guy used a metal object. Deontay Wilder has an autopsy report from a doctor. According to his brother, he has an autopsy report that showed that the damages that he received was conducive to getting punched in the head with the metal object, right? So both sides, I'm with both sides. Wilder, sue Fury, Fury, sue Wilder, and let's find out which one of you sapsuckers is lying. My man, shout out to my brother, Blood Retro Boxer, say, a few of them fanboys have been saying Fury can't sue. They think they are attorneys and never been to court in their whole life. If they have, it's because they was victims. Yeah, man, like, I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know. But one thing I do know, in America, you can sue for anything. You can sue for defamation of character. So I know that much. I know that much. You can sue for defamation of character. You see what I'm saying? And if Tyson Fury feel like his name has been defamed, why in the hell he never sued Deontay Wilder? And if Deontay Wilder felt like that Tyson Fury assaulted him, committed a crime against him, if Deontay Wilder felt like, hey, man, because Deontay Wilder said, I have proof. He says, I have physical, tangible proof that Tyson Fury used a metal object inside of his glove to assault me in the ring and fracture my skull, right? He said he has proof of that. If he has proof of that, guess what? Wilder needs to sue Tyson Fury as. Wilder needs to sue Tyson Fury. So both of them need to sue each other. That's strange that neither one of them are suing each other. John Fury now is, I kind of agree with John Fury. I'm kind of agree with John Fury. You know what? You don't drug us through the mud for 18 goddamn months. Both sides drug us through the mud. So since y'all drug us through the goddamn mud, let's play this shit to the bus out now. And then you can't say this dude did A, B, C, and D to me. Now I'm getting the match, the fight that I want. I'm gonna just drop everything. but I'm gonna still do interviews saying that this guy still did these things. You see what I'm saying? No, man, no, it's time to put up and shut up right now. Play it to the bus out. As it relates to this particular situation, I agree with John Fury. And I think this will press Wilder's side to say, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and sue him and show this proof that we have. Show this proof that 18 months went by, we ain't seen shit yet. We heard a whole lot of talking. But we ain't seen nothing yet. So, far as I'm concerned, it took you too goddamn long, John Fury. You should have been sued. Tyson Fury should have been sued. If you was that offended about what Wilder said, these allegations, you should have sued him to force him to show proof. And Wilder, if you have this proof that you said you do of Fury putting egg weights in his glove and stuff like that, JD's is right there, subpoenaed and sue him. JD's need to be subpoenaed, had their ass on the stand, and make Wilder show proof. I want to know who the fuck is lying. Mark Breeden should sue. Yeah, Mark Breeden. Yeah, you know what? That's Mark Breeden is a quiet guy. He gonna stay to himself. He ain't gonna really say too much of nothing. Mark Breeden, he'll let people walk over him. What I learned about people is this, man. If you let people walk over you, they're gonna continue to walk over you. If you act like a doormat, people are going to walk over you. That's what they do. You know, if you're a lay down type of guy, if you're a lay down type of guy, meaning that you will accept anything and everything, and people could just say all kind of stuff about you, and you just don't do anything about it. If you are a lay down type of guy, guess what? People gonna continue to do that. You know, Tyson Fury has allowed Deontay Wilder to scandalize his name and dismerchify his character for 18 months. Deontay Wilder has allowed Tyson Fury to go in the ring, scandalize his name out of the ring, and use weights to fracture his skull inside of the ring, and he didn't sue him. He didn't do nothing. So both of these guys, according to them, from what I'm seeing on the outside looking in, Wilder has allowed Fury to do all of these things. He has the proof. He hasn't shown it, but he's holding on to the evidence. Listen, guys, it's like you going to court, right? It's like you going to court. The prosecutor says, we're going to bring this guy up on charges. We have proof and evidence to get him convicted in court. You go in the courtroom, the judge says, state, present your case. And the state say, yeah, we just gonna hold on to our evidence. So the judge gonna be like, wait, hold it. The judge gonna be like, hold it. You brought charges up on this guy, and you said that you have evidence that this guy committed this crime. So if you show us the evidence, me being the judge, I am going to convict this guy based on the evidence that you presented. And the prosecutor is saying, well, nah, judge, hold up, man. I'm just gonna hold on to the evidence. Okay, well, if you're going to hold on to the evidence, you can't say that a crime was committed when you are not presenting the proof that you said you had. This is why we're here in the courtroom in the first place. So just imagine a prosecutor trying to get a conviction on the case without presenting the evidence. The judge is asking for the evidence, but the prosecutor don't want to present it, don't want to show the evidence. So I find it very hard to believe that some of these things that you said happened because you refused to show the evidence, state attorney. The state attorney is holding the evidence and they refuse to show it. You see what I'm saying? That don't make no goddamn sense to me. And on the other side, you know, the other guy who's been accused of the crime, wait a minute, man, wait a minute. I haven't done anything. I haven't done nothing. He's lying. He's this, he's that. Okay, you know what, man? This guy destroying your character, man. What you gonna do about it? I ain't gonna do nothing about it. But he keeps saying that you did A, B, C, and D. Yeah, I know. Now it takes your father 18 months later to say, you know what? You know, I'm gonna sue your ass for defamation. You see what I'm saying? And you're gonna have to show us proof by the time the press conference come for the third fight. If you don't show proof on that day, I am going to sue your ass, and it ain't gonna be no third fight. Now, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Oh, what you say, fam? Not interested in the third fight. They both couldn't sell out a strip club. Exactly. That's why I say they deserve each other. They deserve each other. You see what I'm saying? They deserve each other, and it is what it is. It is what it is. They deserve each other. I'm interested in fights of fighters fighting each other. I know when I hear Alexander Usyk fight, guess what? I know he fighting. I know when I hear Anthony Joshua is fighting somebody, guess what? The fight is happening. I know when I hear Josh Taylor, he fought in the tournament, is fighting, the fight is going to happen. I know when I hear that, for the most part, when the Terrence Crawford is fighting, when the contracts are signed, sealed, and delivered, Crawford gonna be in the ring fighting, and his opponent gonna be in the ring fighting. I know that when Errol Spence has a contract signed, sealed, and delivered, and he's gonna fight someone, he's gonna be in the ring fighting. I know this. So I want to focus on fighters that's fighting. I want to focus on fighters that's fighting. I don't want to focus on goddamn excuses, head weights, having babies twerking, water bottles, dulcers, all that other shit. I ain't gonna give a damn about none of that shit. You see what I'm saying? Because we got one guy who's never defended a title in his life, in Tyson Fury. And then we have another guy who loses to Tyson Fury, and he says he has proof of why he lost, how he lost, that he was assaulted inside of the ring with a metal object, right? So now, neither one of these guys are putting up, as far as I'm concerned. So John Fury, I'm kind of riding with John Fury on this, because this is going to force Deontay Wilder to produce his evidence, and this is going to force Tyson Fury, to show, goddamn it, that he did cheat. Because the Wilder got the evidence, Tyson Fury ass should be under the jail. In my eyes, he should be under the jail, and he should be sued for millions of dollars. Why Deontay Wilder has not sued Fury, I have no idea. Why Deontay Wilder has not sued Fury, I have no idea. You sued him. I mean, you sued him on the fourth to third fight. So since you sued him to force the third fight, why not take it a step further and say, no, you know what, dog? I'm finna take this all the way. Now that I got the third fight, I'm going to prove my case. And matter of fact, Wilder should have not only sued Fury, but he could have sued him. And once he presented his evidence that Tyson Fury had metal objects in his glove, he could have got that loss on his record invalidated. I'm pretty sure he could have got that loss invalidated because he could have showed, yeah, man, you know what? Tyson Fury had metal in his gloves. He could have got that loss invalidated. He could still be undefeated right now. So, if you are a Wilder supporter or a fan or whatever, guess what? You should love this. If you are a Wilder supporter or fan, you should love this. You should love the fact that you get an opportunity because obviously Deontay Wilder ain't suing. Obviously he ain't suing. He just wanted his third fight. But yeah, he's still going around saying this guy's cheated him. So since he go around saying this guy cheated him and he said he had evidence, he went on Alphabet Boy channels, Jabba the Hutt channel, aka the general contractor. He said he got proof. He went on Blue Balls, said he got proof. He went on Fred, said he got proof. He went all around the chitlin circuit to the Alphabet Boy community, and all of his Alphabet Boy supporters came on my channel telling me all this proof shit and yada yada yada, and they got this and they got that, and then I started getting threats and getting called coons and all this shit there. No, you know what? Y'all gonna have to show me that it's time to put up a shut up. It's time to put up a shut up. I want to see both of them. I want to see both of them go through the mud. I want to see both of them go through the mud. You see what I'm saying? Because both of these guys have, in my opinion, messed up the heavyweight division. Both of these guys have messed up the heavyweight division, and I think they deserve each other. They should just take it all the way to the top. Take it all the way to the top. So I'm encouraging John Fury to sue the hell out of Wilder. And I'm encouraging Deontay Wilder to sue the hell out of Tyson Fury. Because both of y'all going to have to pull your drawers down and we're going to have to see something. Both of y'all is going to have to show and prove. Because both of y'all full of shit. Wilder and Fury. Both of them full of it. You want to know why I say they full of it? Because he should have sued Wilder a long time ago. And Wilder should have sued Tyson Fury a long time ago. Because Wilder said he got the receipts. Wilder got the receipts. Wilder got the receipts. He said, Coach Wilder acts like Trump with the January 17th riot. Yet he said he never told people to do it like of some, but would burn Sugar Hill's car up. Yeah. I'm just saying, dog, like again, I don't like neither one of them. Just being honest with you, I don't like neither one of them. Getting a threat from a person online is like ordering Girl Scout cookies, my bro. Hey, that dog. Hey, man. Hey.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Hey, for real though, man.
Okay.
Hey, for real though, man. Listen, bro. Far as I'm concerned, man. I think, man, this will solve everything.
Okay.
This will solve everything if both guys sued each other. See, you ain't gonna get no. You notice you ain't gonna really get no too much smoke on this. Now I didn't want to talk about it because I wasn't gonna talk about it, but now I don't see videos. What Wilder, the Twerkinator talking about, man, skin, complexion for the protection and racism and this and that and yada, 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 yada. Man, nigga, I'm tired of all this whining. What the hell are you gonna do? Nigga, are you gonna sue? Are you gonna sue? That's all I want to know. I don't want to hear all this victimhood shit. You too big to be a goddamn victim. If your ass ain't gonna sue, if you ain't gonna present the evidence, stop going on the chitlin circuit crying like a little goddamn baby. That's how I feel about that shit. You see what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. Again, both of them deserve each other. Both of them deserve each other. Period. He said, Drew the Midget, Officer Drew will get his eyes gouged out in the first 60 seconds. Hey, listen, man, both of them deserve each other, but I like John Fury. I like what he's saying.
Oh man, shouty. You got that stupid fruity swag, shouty.
He say John Fury and Drew the Midget should have a straightener. Listen, I'm just saying. All I'm saying is this here, bro. All I'm saying is this here. I think that the lawsuit would make everything work out.
Hey, okay.
That's what I'm saying. I think the lawsuit will make everything work out.
Oh man, shouty.
For real,
that
though.
stupid fruity swag, shouty.
Hey, okay.
That's what I think. I think if they sue each other,
To this day,
we gonna find out who lying and who telling the goddamn truth.
to this day,
I think if Deontay Wilder was to present that evidence that he say he has for the past 18 months,
to this day,
that would show everything. And now it will force Shelly Finkel. What do you know about this? Man, Shelly Finkel ain't saying shit about it. Man, I wish Deontay would have kept his mouth closed. That's what Shelly Finkel said. I got the receipts on that. I had the receipts on that. I had the receipts where Wilder's manager, white manager, on top of that, Wilder's white manager.
to this day,
Hey, okay.
I have receipts where Deontay Wilder's white manager,
Hey, okay.
Shelly Bullwinkle,
to this day,
said that he wished that Wilder would have kept his mouth closed and not said anything about that unless he had proof. Shelly Finkel don't want none of that. Nobody from the PBC and the executive branch, Sam, what's the dude name? What's the dude name? Sam, I forgot his name. Sam Watkins. Sam Watkins don't want none of that smoke. Sam like, man, I don't know what this nigga talking about.
to this day,
Hey, okay.
Sam said, I don't know what this nigga talking about. I don't want none of that.
Hey, okay.
to this
You
day,
see what I'm saying? Shelly Finkel, you was right there. Not Shelly Finkel, JD, you was right there in the locker room, right? I know you saw proof. Man, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I want to see the ass get subpoenaed.
Hey, okay.
I want to see Shelly Finkel, Sam Watkins, JD's get subpoenaed.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Ricky Torres for dropping that $2 super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Ricky Torres says 7-8 is going to help Deontay with his milk and cookies. I'm just being honest with you. And I would tell any Deontay Wilder supporter this. I would tell any Deontay Wilder supporter this.
Hey, okay.
I want to see Deontay Wilder ass get sued. And I would tell any Tyson Fury supporter this. I want to see Tyson Fury ass get sued. Do you want to know why?
Hey, okay.
Because it's going to force both of these guys. It's going to force Wilder to come on out the closet and show this evidence that he said he had.
to this day,
Wilder, you said you got evidence?
to this day,
You said you got proof.
to this day,
You said you know for a fact with your evidence, which is tangible, that you can bring to a court and show that Tyson Fury used metal objects to fracture your skull. And you had an autopsy. The autopsy would reveal that there's no way your skull could have got fractured unless you got hit in the head with blunt trauma with the metal object.
to this day,
Hey, okay.
Okay.
to this day,
Lawsuit gonna make you bring that shit to the forefront. As a matter of fact, you can bring all your co-defendants too. You can bring Jabba the Hutt, bring Blue Balls, Boxing Nemo, trying to find Nemo, Dante's Race Bait Nation, Akata TV, the fake Arab. You can bring all of them. Officer Drew, bring all of them to be your character witnesses. Bring all of them to be your character witnesses.
Hey, okay.
Bring all of them, the whole Alphabet Boy community, bring all of them to be your character witnesses since you and all of them got all this evidence.
Hey, okay.
Then you'll be able to sue Tyson Fury. Get that loss off of your record. Tyson Fury can be brought up on felonious charges.
Hey, okay.
He can be brought up on felonious charges, right? He can be brought up on felonious charges and get his belt back. What you think about that?
Hey, okay.
What you think about that? And guess what? Wilder can prove what happened because he have the x-rays from the autopsy.
Hey, okay.
He has the x-rays from the autopsy, right? He has the x-rays from the autopsy. So he can prove it. And guess what? Tyson Fury asked him to be thrown under the jail. Captain America say that Tyson Fury is a disgrace to boxing, cheats and drug cheat. Guess what? You're going to have an opportunity, sir. Captain America, Tyson Fury is a disgrace to boxing, cheats. So the cheating part, you will have an opportunity, sir, to bring that to court. You will have an opportunity to bring that to court, sir.
Hey, okay.
So that's what I love. That's what I love about this. I hope like hell that John Fury bring this lawsuit. Because John Fury said in the interview, if I bring this lawsuit, he gonna have to show proof of everything he said. So Captain America, I'm glad you're here, my brother, because you get an opportunity to present your evidence. I don't want to hear no shit about, oh yeah, they presented it at the arbitration. No. The arbitration was to force the third fight because they had evidence, proof, signed contract by Tyson Fury that he agreed to have a third match. He tried to wiggle out of it. The judge said, no, Tyson, you signed your John Hancock right here. You have to fight him for a third fight, right? Now, that ain't got nothing to do with the assault that happened in the ring. That has nothing to do with anything else. So I want this for you guys because I want to have some closure to this shit.
Hey, okay.
I want to have some closure to this.
Hey, okay.
Really though, you see what I'm saying? Because I'm tired of both of them. Tired. I'm so tired. I cannot even afford the R because I know the word is tired. The word is tired, right? But down here in the South, man, I'm tired. I am tired. I'm tired of these two niggas.
Hey, okay.
I'm tired of them. I'm tired of the boy from across the pond, and I'm tired of the country boy from Alabama.
Hey, okay.
Y'all sue each other, and let's find out what's what. Oh, what you say? He gonna wear shades like a blind man. That's how I'll be sure mixed breed ass nigga. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know he pro black, but goddamn it, he's so mixed. I don't know what it is, and I ain't got no knock against anyone who's mixed. But I'm just saying, bro, make your mind up, bro. You niggas want to be Talcum X 1 minute, Talcum X 1 minute, the Black Panther Party the next minute. Come on, man, cut it out. John Fury's angry with Bob because Bob is the one blocking Fury for not suing Wilder. Because if Fury sue him, Bob won't make any money. Because Bob lost money in the Fury 2 fights. Yeah, he did. Bob M said that he lost money in the 2 fights. You see Kingsley. You might be right. You might be right. Now that Fury is back in the UK, his dad can say, you know what, man? You're right. You know what? Now that I think about it, that makes sense. Because I never understood why Fury did not sue Deontay Wilder. And I never understood why Deontay Wilder did not sue Tyson Fury. I never understood that. He said, Coach show proof of Leonard Nose last night.
Hey, okay.
hey, man, I got attacked. I got attacked by some Atlanta LB fans. I really did. I got attacked by some of his fans yesterday. So, they told me they want me to apologize, but it ain't gonna happen.
Hey, okay.
No, sir.
To this day.
It ain't gonna happen. They want me to apologize, but
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Leonard Ellaby need to get off that scuttlebutter.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
To this day.
He need to get off that scuttlebutter, man. He really do. He need to get off that scuttlebutter. You see what I'm saying? Because it is what it is, man. Now, I like Leonard. I like him. Leonard my dog. I rocks with Leonard. I rocks with him. You see what I'm saying? So I don't want nobody getting mad at me. So all you Talcum X's out there, all you Martin Luther Dreams, who's supposed to be all you fake revolutionaries, who supposed to be going around representing for the people. You know what I'm saying? But when you're attacking people who look like me with death threats and all kind of stuff, I can't roll with y'all, man. Can't roll with you. And I don't know what the code is. What is the code? Somebody please tell me what the code is because I'm confused about this code. I done heard 10 different things. And the same people who say you got to be on code break that code every goddamn day. You see what I'm saying? So I'm here fighting a good fight. I'm on the other side of the street, like Errol Smith say. Errol Smith say, man, Terrence Crawford on the wrong side of the street. Yeah, I'm on the wrong side of the street. Because I'm not on the alphabet boy side of the street. I'm not. Can't do it. Won't do it.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to OJ Jew Man. OJ Jew Man. Let's get OJ Jew Man. Let's hit OJ Jew Man with the Ali Bell. Hit the Ali Bell for OJ Jew Man. Ali Bell for OJ Jew Man.
Hey, okay.
To this day.
Really though.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
To this day.
Hey, okay.
Really though. So he said, "What's up, coach? No work. So great to be able to watch the live stream. Man, I just want them to fight or move on. No BS. Bruce Dog. Shout out to Bruce Dog. Bro. I don't listen, bro. I don't give a damn. Listen, Wilder gonna be 36 years old in October. He's gonna be 36 years old in October. Both of them getting older. Man, I don't give a damn what happened. I just don't. I am emotionally not invested in this fight. I don't care. Both of them can retire for all I care. Both of them. Both of them can retire. We need some closure. I think this lawsuit is a good idea. We're going to subpoena witness Shelly Bullwinkle. Shelly Bullwinkle, you want to get on this stand? Nah, man, I don't know nothing. JD's, you was right there. I'm sure that you would be a key witness that can validate everything Wilder said. Malik Scott, what about you, boy? I'm pretty sure you can. You was in the camp too. Malik Scott don't even talk about it. He said, why are people not being honest? They want this fight. Fury fans can't wait to see him silence Wilder. Wilder fans can't wait to see him get revenge. Shame. Yeah, Dr. Hook, you're right about that. You're right about that. Now, you hit the nail right on the head. You said Fury fans can't wait to see him silence Wilder. Wilder fans can't wait to see him get revenge. I'm not a Fury fan nor a Wilder fan. You see what I'm saying? So you're right about that. Wilder fans want him to come back. To this day. Get his belt back.
Hey, okay.
Want him to put Tyson Fury to sleep. Want him to put Tyson Fury to his sleep. To this day. Really though, that's what he wants.
Hey, okay.
But you got people like me. I don't give a damn about neither fighter. I don't care what happened, dog. Dr. Hook, I'm just being honest with you, fam. Because I'm tired, dog. I am tired. Tired. Tied. Tired. We're not going to say tired. We're just going to say tired. I told you I'm going to teach you how to speak a little country. You have to be bilingual. You have to learn the Southern dialect. Depending on which part of the country you're in Florida, I'm telling you, bro, I'm just being honest with you, man. You know, I'm tired, dog. And I think that I want to see this lawsuit. I just want to see it, dog. It's a nightmare. This shit keep dragging on. No one was more upset than me when the fight got rescheduled. Now we got to go through all this. Now we got to go through all this, you know. Now we got to go through all this. Oh, got to wait till October and shit. What he said, when AJ lost, no excuses. He just got on with it and improved. As a matter of fact, when AJ got beat, he didn't get rid of his trainer. He didn't throw his trainer under the bus. He didn't fire his trainer. He didn't say that his trainer spiked his water. He didn't say none of that. He just said, man, I lost. That's it. That's it. That's all he said. He said, I lost. He went back to the drawing board. Now, that's it. And I'm just, man, like, I'm sick of it, dog. I'm sick of it. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm tired, dog. I'm just tired, dog. You can see it in my face. I'm tired. I'm tired of both of these guys. So Tyson wants to sue. Good. Everyone should sue. I agree with that. Rolling with the punch. You're right about that. Especially people being forced to take vax by employers. Shaking my head, better sue. For them and others, shaking my head. But Fury doesn't look good suing, in my opinion. You know what? I don't think so, rolling with the punches. I think Fury would look good suing. I kind of disagree with that, fam. I'm going to tell you why I think Tyson Fury would look good suing. Because if he is really, truly offended about these allegations, and he really feels and knows in his heart that Wilder is lying and scandalizing his name, the first thing he should have did was sue. That's what I would have did.
Hey, okay.
I would have sued in a heartbeat.
Hey, okay.
Malik Scott said that Wilder's 10 times more skilled than Muhammad Ali. I think Wilder can't compare with the greatest Muhammad Ali. I can't even talk about that, bro. Malik Scott is the yes man from heaven. I tell you what, if I was a boxer, I would love to have Malik Scott as my hype man. If I was a rapper, he could be my hype man. He said, I can imagine Deontay Wilder bringing the autopsy report to court. He would be the first man to do so. Some achievement for Wilder, Black History Month narrative. Yeah, man, listen. Bro, he got an autopsy report according to Marcellus Wilder. And then do you remember when Wilder said that no, he has, as a matter of fact, bro, it's out here. It's out here. So here you go right here, guys. Hold on, I'm finna pull it up right now. We're finna pull it up right now. Because he looked very sincere. He looked very sincere when he did it. He looked very sincere when he did it, guys. He looked very sincere when he did it. You see what I'm saying? So, here you go right here, guys. This is why we gotta have a lawsuit. This is why we gotta have a lawsuit. Because you have all of these people, they made all kind of videos about this shit. Here you go. Let's look at this, guys. Let's look at this. Here you go right here. Wilder shows proof. Deontay Wilder presents solid evidence of Tyson Fury cheating. Let's go right here, guys. This is on Akata TV, the fake Arab, right? Right here. This counterpoint. Again, Deontay Wilder has visible evidence that Tyson Fury cheated. This is on Kurt DeVille Counterpunch Boxing. He dropped this 2 days ago, right? And they showing a still picture of Fury's glove. You know what I mean? Here we go. Of course, it's me right here, guys. It's us live today. You got Wilder announces new evidence of Tyson Fury cheating. This is on this coming from notice this is all of this is coming from the Chitlin circuit. This comes from the Chitlin circuit, right? So here you go again. Proof Tyson Fury hands was in the glove during the glove gate debunk. Okay, cool. They got all this evidence. Here you go right here. Here go Young Pharaoh. Shout out to Young Pharaoh. Undeniable evidence. Deontay Wilder cheated too. Young Pharaoh agrees. You see what I'm saying? So now here you go. Dante's Cheeseburger Race Bait Nation, right? Breaking news. Doctor says Wilder has a dent in his head from a blunt object. From what? What'd he say? I think this is probably from his fight with Tyson. So everything we are seeing thus far, guys, Wilder has proof. Guess what? A lawsuit gonna bring it all out. A lawsuit is gonna bring it all out. A lawsuit is gonna bring it all out. This is Deontay Wilder's brother right here talking. Lawsuit gonna bring it all out, guys. Lawsuit gonna bring it all out. You see what I'm saying? So all of this evidence, Ellis setback, exclusive. You know, Ellis setback. He's talking about this evidence he got here. You see what I'm saying? All of this evidence. Here you go right here. Here you go right here. This on Fight Hub. This on Fight Hub. Y'all remember this? Y'all remember this on Fight Hub? No, you remember this on Fight Hub. Gotta remember this on Fight Hub. So Wilder does have proof. We know he has proof. We know he has proof because he said it.
Silence is golden, but my ears can still hear and my eyes can still see. The Bible also tells us to be swift to hear and slow to speak. You see, what you don't understand, thief, what you did is what my people deal with all the time. Someone cheating them from providing their greatness into the world. But it's a burden that we cut off only to make us stronger. So in the first fight where Ricky Haddon was pulling down your glove to put your fist in the improper position.
So Wilder has proof. He has proof. So guess what? If he was to sue Fury, he can go ahead and bring all his evidence. You see what I'm saying? And Fury need to be put under the jail.
Y'all tried the same method the second time, but this time you scratched flesh out of my ears, which caused my ears to bleed.
Now, I don't know how Tyson Fury was able to scratch flesh out of his ear. I don't know, guys, but hey, you know.
Impossible for a brand new 10-ounce glove to bend, to keep a smushed in form, or to have loose space. I highly believe you put something hard in your glove, something the size and the shape of an egg weight. It's the reason why the side of my face swelled up in an egg weight form. And it left a dent in my face as well. But in the midst of it all.
So there you go, man. So he got proof. He got proof. Wilder has proof, you know, tangible proof that Tyson Fury used a metal object. He used a metal object to commit a felonious assault on Deontay Wilder's skull. He has that. Okay, let's move on. Hold it. Let's go to Marcellus Wilder. Let's look up let's look up Wilder's autopsy. Our brother got proof. You see what I'm saying? I don't know why Wilder ain't never sued Tyson Fury. I don't know why Wilder never sued him. He has proof.
According to Deontay Wilder.
Hold on, as a matter of fact, no, we're not even gonna go there. I actually have that. And here you go right here. Tyson Fury team mocks Wilder, talking about cheating scandal. But here you go right here. You know, this brother right here, here you go right here. This Marcellus Wilder breaking it down like a 57 Chevy. He broke it down, basically saying right here. So this is proof. His brother has the evidence.
That his doctor just told him that he was hitting it.
Here you go.
Discovered by doctors that my.
Here you go right here, Marcellus Wilder. What you got to say, brother? Now we can put him on the stand too, and we can put the doctor on the stand. He said, "You know it's crazy." It's crazy when you're great. They got to do everything that's underneath real to figure out how they can stop you. And the most wicked ish about it is people on your own team would do anything for the hate/money to help the ops take you down. So I guess he's insinuating that Mark Breland was a part of the ops and he helped take Deontay Wilder down without explaining what was the benefit of him doing that. It was discovered by doctors that my brother has a dent on the side of his head due to a blunt object struck against his head from his last fight. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. What else he got to say?
Brother has a dent.
Let's go. Let's see what else he got to say, guys. Let's see what else he got to say. So my point is this. He has proof. He has proof. And then he said in this same thing, the autopsy.
My daddy once told me.
And then he said the autopsy. Now, of course, this is coming from Deontay Wilder's, this is coming from Dante's Race Baiting Nation, of course. You know what I mean? This is coming from Dante's Race Baiting Nation. So, I say all that to say this. There's the proof right there, guys. So now, Marcellus Wilder said he has proof. So if John Fury was to go ahead and sue Deontay Wilder, guess what? Wilder would get an opportunity to present his case, since Wilder has no interest in suing Tyson Fury, because I damn sure would have sued him. If it was me, I tell you what, if I was a professional fighter, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, if I was a professional fighter, and let's say I got in a fight with Andre Ward. I got in a fight with Andre Ward, and I found out I had proof that Andre Ward had a metal object in his glove when he was punching me on the side of my goddamn head. And I go to the goddamn doctor, and I get an autopsy, and the autopsy reveals that my skull was fractured. After I wore that ass whooping from Andre Ward because he had a metal object in his glove, guess what? His ass, I'm suing his ass. Tyson Fury should be sued for assault. He should be sued for assault. You see what I'm saying? So, why Wilder did not sue Tyson Fury, I have no idea. I hope the doctor wasn't related to the doctor in Michigan who was lying to his patients, telling them that they had cancer to get them on chemo therapy. Oh my God, for real? Oh my God, bro, that's terrible. Oh, that's terrible. For real, bro? Oh my God, bro. Bruh. All I'm saying is this. Deontay Wilder should have sued Tyson Fury. Emma Pun said that no one will sue the other. This cheating thing is just a strategy to market the trilogy. Both Wilder and Fury are frauds. Listen, all I'm saying is this here. We have the evidence. Peter Barnard say suing defamation is a tough one. A defamation statement must be false. Otherwise, it's not considered damaging. Check this out, though. This is the thing, though, Peter. Check this out. According to Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder is lying. It's false. You get what I'm saying? It's false.
Hey, okay.
According to Fury, it's false.
Hey, okay.
So Fury should have sued Wilder. And according to Wilder, he has evidence and proof that this happened.
Hey, okay.
Guess what?
To this day.
Deontay Wilder should have sued Tyson Fury. I'm just being honest with you, dog. I'm just being honest with you. I want this shit over with. I don't give a damn about Tyson Fury. I don't give a damn about Deontay Wilder. As far as I'm concerned, they can fight 20 more times after this. Just keep fighting each other. You see what I'm saying? Because in my opinion, you know, this I'm literally disgusted.
Hey, okay.
I'm disgusted with this. They should have been done this shit. 18 months later, guess what? We have no closure. Now we ain't got to be forced because we ain't got to buy the fight if we don't want to. You see what I'm saying? We don't want to. Southpaw Killer, what you say, fam? Evening, fellas, on the chat. Here late, but I know the truth is coming from Coach. Hey, man, listen. All I'm saying is this here. Southpaw Killer. I agree with John Fury. Go ahead and sue Wilder. This probably would make Wilder do a counter suit to show his proof and evidence, and that's it. We need to bring the doctor to court. We need to bring JD's to court. We need to bring Mark Breland to court. We need to bring Shelly Finkel to court. We need to bring Sam Watkins to court. We need to bring Sugar Hill to court, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. Those are the people who need to go to court from this lawsuit. Put up or shut up. Tyson Fury, Tyson Fury ain't got to prove shit, really, because Wilder said he got the evidence against him. So this will force Wilder to, to put up or shut up. Put up or shut up. The marketing isn't working. What's Paul says? What you say? The marketing isn't working. People are getting pissed off with this fight at this point. You know what? The marketing isn't working. You don't hear nobody talking about this fight. Nobody. The marketing isn't working. They like it's like people tired, dog. People tired. Oh, and what you say? They can't just fight each other, coach. Who gonna fight Ortiz? He said, who gonna fight Ortiz? Ortiz. Hey, when the last time Ortiz had a fight? Oh yeah, Angel, you're right. And the referee. We need to bring the referee to the courtroom too. Hold on. Bon Scott say the towel is a witness as well. Yeah, we gotta bring the towel. Bring the towel, bring the water bottle, bring Nevada Athletic Commission, bring Mauricio Suleiman, we need to bring everybody. Because our brother Deontay Wilder has all the proof that he needs.
Hey, okay.
According to this, according to Dante, doctors say Wilder has a dent in his head from a blunt object. This is from Marcellus Wilder, right here. This from Marcellus Wilder. This the one who said that. Marcellus Wilder believes Tyson Fury killed his brother Deontay Wilder. He believed that. Here you go right here. He believe. Oh, here you go. We get to see the whole thing. I want to see exactly what he said. I want to see exactly what he said, y'all, because I don't want nobody saying, yeah, you didn't read the whole thing. See, you trying to be funny. Here you go right here, guys. Just because they say I'm trying to be funny, I didn't read the whole thing. So if John Fury was to sue Wilder, John Fury would lose millions of dollars. He would lose millions of dollars. I'm going to tell you why. Because according to Marcellus Wilder, he said, you know what's crazy when they create, he said, you know what's crazy when you're great, they got to do everything that's underneath real to figure out how to stop you. And the most wicked-ish about it is people on your own team would do anything for the hate/money to help them ops. You know what I mean? Take you down. It was discovered by the doctors. This is what we want to see. The doctors. It was discovered by the doctors that my brother has a dent on the side of his head due to the blunt object struck against his head from his latest fight. No glove or fistus in the world was able to cause that kind of damage, according to the autopsy. So right here, this is proof that from the autopsy, that Wilder has all the proof he needs to present in court. As Blue Balls will say, facts. This is facts. The evidence will show that this is proof that this is the proof that Wilder has. So guess what? John Fury, if you was to sue Wilder, and what I don't understand is this here, Wilder should have sued Tyson Fury. Wilder should have sued Tyson Fury, and let's get this shit over with. Sue him and let's get it over with. Wilder should have sued, got his belt back. He should have sued, got his belt back. Had Fury brought up on felonious charges because Wilder could have got killed. Ronald Finkley say dent from twerking. He hasn't even showed us that dent up close yet. Yeah. All I'm saying, Junior Lopez, shout out to you, fam. All I'm saying is this here. If John Fury is going to sue Tyson, if John Fury is going to sue Wilder, Wilder's going to have to show this, guys. He's going to have to show this because according to the autopsy, an autopsy is something tangible. An autopsy is something that's tangible that would show proof, evidence that Wilder could bring to court. And guess what? Tyson Fury should not be the WBC heavyweight champion of the world right now. He should not be the WBC heavyweight champion of the world right now. I'm not saying this, guys. I don't want no Tyson Fury fans jumping down my throat. I'm not saying this. I'm saying according to the now, I haven't seen the autopsy. But listen, if we go on the Chitlin circuit, let's go on the Chitlin circuit, guys. If we go on the Chitlin circuit, there's a whole lot of Chitlin circuit. Let's see. We got the autopsy right there, guys. We got the autopsy. Let's see. We got the autopsy right here. Fight Hype talking about it. Wilder reveals Andy Ruiz and Joshua up next. Okay, on his hit list. Let's see. What else we got? Let's see what else we got. Hold on. Let's go here. Let's go here. Deontay Wilder was cheated. Alphabet Boys got a whole bunch of goddamn. Alphabet Boys got a whole lot of proof. They got a whole lot of proof, right? So I think Wilder should present all that. I'm just be honest with you, dog. You know what I mean? No more conspiracies, no more excuses, Deontay Wilder. You see what I'm saying? Here you go right here. Exclusive. Right here. Now this on Fred. This on Fred's show. Exclusive. Deontay Wilder corrects caller. I got physical proof Tyson Fury cheated. Bam! That's it. The man said he got physical proof that Deontay Wilder cheated. He said this on one of the Alphabet Boy channels. He said this on Fred. Right? This one Wilder had an interview on there, I think. So they got all the evidence. So the evidence would show that Tyson Fury cheated. Wilder could present the evidence. Wilder should be getting paid millions of dollars, and Fury should get stripped of his belt. The belt should return back to Wilder, and Fury should be suspended from the sport of boxing for life, or at least for a year or two. That's, so I mean, I ain't saying this. I'm just saying they say they got the proof. They got the evidence. Ain't nobody show no evidence yet.
Hey, okay.
Nobody show evidence yet.
To this day.
So now the lawsuit is gonna bring everybody to court.
Hey, okay.
We can have Dante's Race Bait Nation. He can come. Aki TV can come. Boxing Nemo can come. Jabba the Hutt can come. Officer Drew Titan can come. Fagnon, Blue Balls, all of them. Marcellus Wilder, JD's, Shelly Bullwinkle, Sam Watkins, Mauricio Suleiman. Bro, listen, we got a whole list of people that we can subpoena. We got a whole list of people that we can subpoena if they go to court. This is a blessing in disguise. What you say, Jerome Benjamin? You say TV News is like reading a copy of the Jamaican Daily Cleaner. I'm just saying, guys, we got all the proof right here. These are called receipts. These are called receipts. He say, Fred with the fruits. Yeah, man. Listen, Toby, what you say, fam? I'm not saying Deontay's lying, but don't you gotta be dead to have an autopsy report? Listen, no, Toby. There's different ways to do autopsies now. X-ray form. They literally say facts. After saying something, they think. Yeah, facts. You see what I'm saying? Let's look up what an autopsy is, guys. Let's look up what an autopsy is. Because you guys is making mockery, right? You guys are making mockery. You know what I mean? You guys are making mockery. But they have an autopsy. You know what I mean? They have an autopsy, right? They have an autopsy, guys. They have an autopsy report. They have an autopsy. Here you go right here. Let's look it up. I want to get the technical definition of what an autopsy is. So now, Marcellus Wilder said that they have proof they have an autopsy, right? So here you go right here, guys. This is all the proof we need. So if John Fury, if you sue Deontay Wilder, you're in trouble. What's the definition of an autopsy? According to the dictionary, Merriam-Webster dictionary, it says that the autopsy is an examination of a body after death to determine the cause of death or the character and extent of changes produced by disease. So, a critical examination, evaluation, or assessment of someone or something past. Past meaning that you are no longer here. So this is all the evidence that we need. I'm going to send a message to John Fury.
Hey, okay.
If you sue Deontay Wilder,
Hey, okay.
you might be making a big mistake, sir.
Hey, okay.
Because according to Dante's Race Bait Nation, Aki TV, Boxing No Ego, Blue Balls, Jabba the Hutt, Officer Drew, all of these guys, according to them, they have physical, tangible evidence. And guess what? According to Marcellus Wilder, they have the autopsy report. Now, they haven't produced it yet. They ain't showed it yet. 18 months done went by. We ain't seen nothing yet.
Hey, okay.
Still waiting.
Hey, okay.
There's a fight coming up.
Hey, okay.
We ain't seen no proof.
Hey, okay.
I don't understand what's going on.
Hey, okay.
They not gonna fight till October.
Hey, okay.
So if you sue them now,
Hey, okay.
we might can get proof.
Hey, okay.
To this day.
Yeah, we might can get that proof. We might can get that proof. You see what I'm saying? Because according to the autopsy report, you know, we'll be able to see exactly what happened. And guess what? All jokes aside, guys, all jokes aside, this ain't no shade. This ain't no shade.
Hey, okay.
This ain't no shade. All jokes aside,
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
all jokes aside, bro. I don't know if Marcellus Wilder was high when he said this.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Hey, okay.
I don't know what he was on, but guess what? All jokes aside, if Wilder can produce an autopsy report while he's alive and walk into the courtroom, guess what? He's the baddest man that ever did it and got away with it.
Hey, okay.
I'm dead serious. If our brother, Deontay Wilder, can produce an autopsy report while physically still being alive,
Hey, okay.
guess what? He is the first man in the history of the human race that was able to pull that off.
Hey, okay.
And if he's able to do that, guess what? Tyson Fury, John Fury, your son is in trouble.
Hey, okay.
Because that's all the evidence that the judge is going to need at that point. A doctor,
Hey, okay.
JD's,
Hey, okay.
a doctor, JD's,
Hey, okay.
Marcellus Wilder,
Hey, okay.
and you got the patient, Deontay Wilder.
Hey, okay.
And they got the x-rays. Bruh, if he pull this off, he'll be a bad member jammer. Shout out to Smile Back If You're Ugly for dropping that £1/4 on your boy.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Smile Back If You're Ugly. What did we say? You say, Coach, have you seen any of the boxing at the Olympics? If so, do you tip for the stars of the future? If so, who do you tip for the stars of the future? I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you on Smile Back If You're Ugly. I haven't watched TV in years. I haven't watched it because a lot of stuff that's been going on in America with this woke stuff and everybody getting offended about everything, and you got to be politically correct. And I haven't been watching no sports at all, really, outside of boxing. And I haven't watched the NBA in 3 years. I watch boxing, but I haven't seen the Olympics because I was turned off by it because I was thinking that they was gonna be going over there in Japan with the same old bullshit they got going on over here in America. So I wasn't interested in it, to be honest with you. And I'm just being honest with you, brother. You know what I mean? So I'm not with it. I'm not with it. You know what I mean? So all I'm saying is, but I check it out to see who's who. I hear that the boxing team has been doing well. You know what I mean? Paul Burt, what you say, fam? He said, Coach, they're still running with the Watergate, even though they got tested after the fight. Man, listen, man, when I tell you that these guys have a low IQ, when I call these guys the SLDBC, the slow learning disability boxing community, I was not bullshit. I was not playing when I came up with that, guys. When I came up with that saying, bro, I was dead serious about that. These guys are slow. And the crazy part about it is these are grown men in their 40s and 50s. These are grown men in their 40s and 50s. They have grandkids. These are grown men with grandkids. I can't make this up. Can't make this up. I don't want to be down with nobody like that. I can't roll with you like that, baby boy. I can't roll with you like that. These dudes are in their 40s and 50s, dog. But I tell you what, if John Fury sue Wilder and force Wilder to show evidence, if Wilder can produce an autopsy report at that court hearing, boy, he the best that ever did it and got away with it. Best that ever did it and got away with it. He said the Tower had white privilege to start the fight and order the ref to start the fight. Damn white privilege. Yeah. As a matter of fact, Wilder did a video talking about Tyson Fury's white privilege. Hold on. Yeah, no, I got the receipts for that. Hold on. Let me find it. Talking about that now. He playing this race card, boy, boy. Hold on. This race card. Where it's at? Here you go. As a matter of fact, let's go to Kurt. We're gonna check Kurt out right quick. Shout out to Kurt, Counterpoints Boxing. We're gonna check Kurt out right quick. But because I forgot the exact video where he said it at. I forgot the exact video where Wilder said it at. If I can find it, he did an interview where he said it was white privilege.
He said Tyson Fury's white privilege is what won in that fight. Tyson Fury's white privilege is what
here you go right here.
Protected Tyson Fury from
here you go right here.
From getting caught. His white privilege is what allowed the Nevada State Athletic Commission to overlook the things that Wilder was secretly protected Tyson Fury.
Here you go. I gotta find the actual interview.
He lost that fight because of white privilege. He said Tyson
What's the
Fury's
receipts?
white privilege is what won him that fight. Tyson Fury's white privilege is what
I'm gonna find the receipts.
Protected Tyson Fury from getting caught. His white privilege is what allowed the Nevada State Athletic Commission to overlook the things that Wilder was secretly claiming that Fury did in that fight.
So Kurt got a disgusting look on his face. But I actually saw the interview that Wilder did. He did what he said that it was the white privilege, right? So now I don't know how he's going to be able to prove the white privilege claim that this was the reason why he lost. I don't know about that, but he can show the autopsy. You see what I'm saying? He can show that. So I don't know if he's gonna be able to get away with the race card in the courtroom, but he can sue. He can sue Fury and show the evidence of. He can show the evidence of the shout out to Lady Shan in the building. Okay. Wilder's a dead man walking. Yeah, listen, bro. Woo.
Hey, okay. Okay.
Boy, if he can do that, I don't know if he can be able to prove white privilege in the courtroom now. I don't know if he can do that. But if he can show that autopsy report, guess what? Tyson Fury has in trouble. So for all you Tyson Fury fans out there, I don't want y'all getting too excited. Don't get too excited because according to the autopsy report, now I haven't seen it, hasn't been produced yet. According to the autopsy report, according to Marcellus Wilder, that right there is evidence. That's proof. Shout out to my brother Exclusive. What's going on, fam? Fury came talking crazy about Wilder recently. Yeah, I saw that. I saw Fury talking crazy. And they both deserve each other. Both of them talking crazy. Wilder saying that he got proof, autopsy, that he been cheated, and the whole sport of boxing conspired against him, and white privilege and this and that. So both of them talking crazy. But I want to see John Fury, because I want to call John Fury bluff. I want to see how far they're willing to make this go. Wilder came back, Wilder came out to music, black power, black excellence, black everything. Change them black words for white and make it Fury walking out to the song. It's okay. Yeah, it's a double standard. It is a double standard. That's just how it is. Them lanes ain't got grandkids. No chick is going to get with them. Nah, man, listen, these dudes in their 50s, dog. They in their 50s, dog. Guess what? I got a prediction. When this live is over with, I'm going to receive some messages from some diehard, and I'm not even talking bad. I'm not even talking bad about Wilder. I'm not even talking bad about Wilder, and I'm not even talking bad about Fury. When this live is over with, I'm going to get some messages from Wilder supporters and Fury supporters. They're probably going to be threatening. They're probably going to be saying all kind of stuff. And I'm literally like, hey, listen, man, your king got evidence. John Fury talking about suing him. When he gets sued, he'll have an opportunity to present his evidence of what he said that he's had for 18 months. You see what I'm saying? Like literally, like I'm really on y'all. I'm on both sides right now. Even though, like I said, I'm not a fan of Wilder nor Fury, but I'm on both of y'all sides. I want your truth to come out. I want Deontay Wilder's truth to come out, so people don't think he's crazy, and I want Tyson Fury's truth to come out. Declare his name or be proved that he committed a felony in that fight on February 2002, February 2020. Coach, they say Spence medical records got leaked. What medical records? You talking about from the accident? Tactic. What is it? Tac TV. He say Africa brought Wilder back alive on Juju, sponsored by Heyman Voodoo Factory. Hey, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. This ain't no shade now. This ain't no shade. But I'm telling you, bro, like, these some beta males on that side of the fence, man. It's some beta males on that side of the fence, bro. When I say these niggas get offended very easily, they get offended very easy. I'm saying, like, them alphabet boys, oh my God, them alphabet boy supporters, these dudes get offended easy. Bro, like, I ain't seen nothing like this. I haven't seen anything like this, man. Never. In my 47 years of living on God's green earth, I have never seen anything like this in my life. You know, I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but my GED education tells me that it's going to be real hard to, you know, walk in a courtroom after an autopsy has been performed on you. Maybe y'all know something I don't know. Now, I'm just saying, maybe y'all know something I don't know. Maybe, you know, I don't know. But our brother is worth a lot of money. You know, I'm just saying, like, and I know he got the evidence. He got the evidence. JD is going to come to court and testify on his behalf. Shelly Finkel, Sam Watkins, you know, all of these different people, you know, who was there. Malik Scott, can't forget about Malik Scott. Malik was there too now. Malik Scott was there too. Malik Scott was there too. So, you know, he might have a solid case. But my GED education tells me that I've never seen anyone have an autopsy performed on them and still be alive. But, you know, I'm saying maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me now. I don't know no better. I got a ticket for Joshua Usyk, coach at Spurs Stadium football. Them tickets sold out fast. You know, if you believe you have been defamed, to prove it, you usually have to show there's been a statement that has all of the following: published, false, injurious, privilege. Yeah. I agree with that. Hey, Peter, I agree with that. So what I'm saying is, I mean, John Fury gonna have to show proof. Let me ask you a question, Peter. Why Wilder never sued? Why Wilder never sued Tyson Fury? Why Wilder never sued Tyson Fury? I'm just saying, like, it'll make sense. Wilder would have got a whole lot of money, and he would have got his belt back. He would have got a whole lot of money, and he would have got his belt back. Hold on. And I think, shout out to Young Pharaoh. I think that's what Young Pharaoh was trying to do. I think that's what. Here you go right here. Here you go right here. And see, let me tell you something, guys. Let me tell you something. Young Pharaoh was onto something. Our brother Young Pharaoh, shout out to Young Pharaoh, was onto something. As you guys can see right here, you see right here. Here you go. Here you go. What you say, fam? Javi say, I don't think that's medically possible, coach. They did an autopsy of the gloves, the water bottle, the mask. They got Fury in their corner, coach. Yeah, man, I don't think Fury can win this case. I don't think Fury can win this case. So if John Fury was to sue, here we go right here. Disqualify Tyson Fury for cheating in both fights and grant Deontay Wilder a 44-0 record. So for all you Tyson Fury fans, I don't think you guys should be celebrating right now. And guess what? We have 13,396 signatures. They're trying to get to 15,000. According to Young Pharaoh, and they have a petition. So they have a petition to get Wilder's losses off his record. Now, I don't know how they're gonna do it on the I don't know how they're gonna do it with the draw. I don't know how they're gonna do that, right? I don't know how they're gonna do that. But according to Young Pharaoh right here, guys, he said, I, Young Pharaoh, have a slide. He have a 125 slide PowerPoint proving that Tyson Fury cheated in both fights versus Deontay Wilder. Okay, cool. So he says his slideshow is proof. So what we're going to do now, we're going to have to present, Young Pharaoh is going to have to be called to the courtroom. Young Pharaoh is going to have to be called to the courtroom. If you are a Tyson Fury fan, you might be nervous about this. You might be nervous about this. He said, if Wilder is a clone, they picked the wrong clone. This clone can't pump weights, and he's making train noises. Choo-choo. I'm going to run Fury down like he trained. Listen, I Am Dave say, Coach, Fury just looking for a way out. Dude just have problem when it comes to defending the title. Now, I'm with you on that. Tyson Fury has not defended the title yet. That is true. That is true. You see what I'm saying? And that is true. I'm not going to lie about that. But I can't lie about that. That is true.
Okay.
But guess what? Between the autopsy and this petition Young Pharaoh put together, he has a lot of grammatical errors in here for him to be so smart. He need to, and when you write stuff like this, you need to break it up so it's easy on the eyes when you're reading. He says he's trying to get Tyson Fury, that Tyson Fury cheated in both fights versus Deontay Wilder, as well as other times throughout his career as far back as 5 years. So not only do they have proof that Tyson Fury cheated Deontay Wilder in both fights, but they also have proof that he cheated in other fights prior to fighting Deontay Wilder. He says this is, and guess who's a material witness, guys? This has been acknowledged by professional boxers such as Errol Spence, Steve Cunningham, as well as Charles Martin. So Errol Spence is a material witness, guys. Steve Cunningham is a material witness, as well as Charles Martin. I walk the earth like a god. Charles Martin is a material witness, according to Young Pharaoh, right? Mainstream media is keeping quiet. So mainstream media is keeping quiet about this issue, despite being asked by the professional boxers above to investigate, because my PowerPoint will show, I believe, bigger organizations and mainstream outlets conspired against Deontay Wilder. Why? With their motivation of being racially biased. He meant to say racially biased, of being racial bias. Period right there. Let's start right there. That's all the proof we need. That's it. So when our good brother Deontay Wilder said that there was conspiracy, they conspired against him, he might have a point. He might have a point. So for all you Tyson Fury fans, you need to be afraid right now, because this is what we have on our side. We have an autopsy report. We have a PowerPoint, a 125 PowerPoint slideshow. We have a petition with 13,000 signatures. We have Errol Spence, Steve Cunningham, as well as Charles Martin as material witnesses. Right? You see what I'm saying? The mainstream media has conspired against Deontay Wilder. We have proof of all of that. So the Alphabet Boy channels have shot a bunch of videos. What'd you say? Young Pharaoh can't even write. Look at all those run-on sentences. Yes, yeah, you're right about that. There's a lot of run-on sentences, grammatical errors. I get that. But this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
Hey, okay.
If you are a Tyson Fury supporter right now, you should be shaking in your boots right now of all of this evidence that we have. You see what I'm saying? Now, here it goes. What was their motivation? Their motivation was, racial bias, which is causing them to blatantly turn a blind eye to Tyson Fury breaking the rules of boxing. Please sign this petition and help us not only preserve the integrity of the sport of boxing, but to ensure the safety of all fighters in combat sports.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
To this day.
We want to preserve the integrity of all boxers in combat sports.
To this day.
So this is bigger than Deontay Wilder. When they say this is bigger than the sport of boxing, this is what the Alphabet Boys say. When they say this is bigger than the sport of boxing, they are right.
Okay.
This is bigger than the sport of boxing because racism, right? We got the race card again. Racism allowed the sport of boxing to turn a blind eye to Tyson Fury's cheating. According to, not me, but according to young Pharaoh, and according to Marcellus Wilder, who has an autopsy report that Wilder was attacked by metal objects in a glove by Tyson Fury. John Fury, you might want to reconsider suing Deontay Wilder, because if he has to show proof, he has a lot of evidence right here. Right. Please sign this petition and help us not only preserve the integrity of the sport of boxing, but to ensure the safety of all fighters in combat sports, despite their ethnicity or racial background. So this is not racially motivated, according to what young Pharaoh is saying right here. He said combat sports are dangerous enough, and it should not be putting a fighter's life in danger beyond the contract that they've signed. Tyson Fury punched Deontay Wilder, he misspelled his name right here, with his bare knuckles because his left hand was not fully in the glove in both of their fights, and he punched Deontay Wilder illegally in the back of the head in their most recent fight over 30 times from the 3rd to the 6th round. And the referee said nothing, even though the referee is black. Even though the referee took a point from Tyson Fury, but that's neither here nor there. It doesn't fit the narrative. Now, the referee did nothing, even though blows to the back of the head, because they can cause instant death to the victim by dislodging the brain from the brain stem. Let's stop right there.
Okay.
Let's stop right there.
Okay.
Let's stop right there.
Okay.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
I don't know what this brother was snorting, but this brother right here said that Tyson Fury used his bare knuckles because his left hand was not fully in the glove in both of their fights, and he punched our good brother Deontay Wilder illegally in the back of the head in their most recent fight 18 months ago, over 30 times from the 3rd round to the 6th round. And the black referee who took a point from the white fighter and Tyson Fury said nothing, even though the blows to the back of the head, because they can cause instant death. Now, if they cause instant death, this would explain how Deontay Wilder was able to get his autopsy. It makes sense now, because Fury was punching Wilder in the back of the head. It could have caused instant death. This is how Wilder was able to get an autopsy performed on him. It makes sense now. It makes sense now. When I say these dudes are slow,
cocaine is a hell of a drug.
I cannot make this shit up. When I say that these dudes are the SLDBC, the slow learning disability boxing community, I literally cannot make this up. They prove my point every goddamn time. Prove it every time. Now, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving on, guys. Let's keep moving on. Let's keep moving on. So now, also, Tyson Fury has blood on his left hand wrap, which matches the blood on the wrist area of his left glove, to which his fist was not properly inserted in the glove, which allowed him to hit with his bare knuckles outside of the padding. Let's stop right there. Now, do you notice that the brother ain't said nothing about no egg weights? That's the only problem. Now, Wilder said he got punched with egg weights, right? And he said he has proof and evidence of that. But young Pharaoh, it doesn't say anything about the egg weights. He's saying that he got punched with bare knuckles.
Okay.
Now, they got to get their stories right before they go in the courtroom. I'm gonna let them know. Now, if I was Deontay Wilder's lawyer and Tyson Fury was to sue him for defamation, I would have to get all of the witnesses together. I have to get Errol Spence, Steve Cunningham, Charles Martin, J.D.'s, Shelley Bullwinkle, Sam Watkins, Leonard Ellaby. I would have to get Mark Breland. I would have to get what the brother name is, Malik Scott. I have to get Marcellus Wilder. I would have to get the doctor who performed the autopsy. I would have to get all of these guys together and say, listen now, dog, check this out. Check this out now. Check this out. We got to get this story right. Because young Pharaoh is saying, he says nothing about the egg weights. He's saying something totally different than what Deontay Wilder is saying. So Wilder's going to have to present his evidence that the egg weights was used to fracture his skull. The doctor is going to come with the autopsy report. You see what I'm saying? The doctor's going to come with the autopsy report. So now, there is no way that he would have blood on his hand wraps, right? This is what young Pharaoh said. He said Tyson Fury left glove can also be seen flopping around in both fights, even though Muhammad Ali got fights where he did the exact same thing. And Devin Haney as well, have other fighters, but that's neither here nor there. It doesn't fit the narrative. And bending backwards at a 90-degree angles, which is literally impossible according to the anatomy, unless the wrist was broken in both fights. So Tyson Fury was able to fight with 2 broken wrists in both fights. Damn. Now, I knew Tyson Fury was a great fighter. Guys, but I didn't know that he was able to fight with 2 broken wrists.
Okay.
Now, I'm just, this is new to me. I didn't know that Tyson Fury can fight with 2 broken wrists.
Okay.
I know he's a gypsy, but those gypsies are really, really magical. They can fight with broken wrists now.
Okay.
So the glove is flapping because his fist is not completely in it. And instead, as the images I have, shell, I don't know what it is. I guess he meant show. This dude has all kind of grammatical errors and run-on sentences and oh my God, subject verb agreement is not even working. I'm like, bruh, oh my God, this is horrendous. I would hate to see if he had to write a book report or something. I have shell, he leaves his glove, he leaves his left glove. I have shell, he leaves his left glove, unleashed properly. Unleashed. What the fuck is he talking? Unleashed. What is he talking about? Properly, so that I don't, bro. I'm losing. I'm getting dumber by the second trying to read this. I'm trying to make sense out of nonsense.
Okay.
I'm trying to make sense out of nonsense.
To this day.
I'm trying to make sense out of nonsense.
To this day.
Bro, I am like literally. I am getting dumber reading this. Okay, but this is what support Alphabet Boys. So when I say that you are an Alphabet Boy supporter, oh my God, bro, this is embarrassing. Y'all got to get it together, man. Go back to school. Come on, man. Come on, y'all can do better than this, man. Y'all can do better than this. He say, if we allow this to happen, this endangers all fighters and will jeopardize the integrity of all combat sports, not just boxing. So this is a noble cause. We must be led by virtue and integrity. By virtue and integrity. Deontay Wilder has wrongly, hold on. Let's read this again, guys. Deontay Wilder has wrongfully his career stolen from him. Okay, I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but my GED education tell me that this don't make no sense. Deontay Wilder wrongfully has his career stolen from him.
Okay.
and will no longer have the chance to make history, breaking the records he was on the verge of breaking if we allow this, I guess he's trying to say, to continuously happen. This will impact his mental health.
Hey, okay. Hey, okay.
He say, this will impact his Deontay Wilder's mental health and his life as a human outside of the sport of boxing if we sit back and allow this heinous act to carry on. Thank you and much love, family. Oh my God.
Hey, okay.
Okay, so what have we learned? What have we learned from reading this? What have we learned from reading this? We learned that Tyson Fury can fight with 2 broken wrists. We learned that Tyson Fury, gloves was flapping in the first and second fight. We learned that Tyson Fury was punching Wilder in the back of his head in the first and the second fight. Only problem is Wilder never said that. He said that Tyson Fury used egg weights. So we got to try to get that story right there. We learned that an autopsy was performed on Wilder, and this is how we was able to know that his skull was crushed, right? This is what we learned, right? So now we know that racism, the system, racism played a part, and because the system is racist and they do not want the black man, Wilder, to break records. So this is why the mainstream media has turned a blind eye and did not want to cover this, because racism, they didn't want to see the black man come up. Even though he has 2 white managers, JD's is white, Shelley Bullwinkle is white, his attorneys is white. It was a white judge ruled in his favor. So all these white people conspired against him. Okay, cool, we got that. So we figured that part out. We got the autopsy, racism, egg weights, punching in the back of the head with bare knuckles. So all you Tyson Fury fans, listen, you guys should be shaking like booty meat right now. The Arsenal Manning would say, Coach, how ironic is that? The alphabet boy did not know that.
Hey, okay.
Listen, bro. We learned that alphabet boys can't spell. Hold on, man. I missed the super chat. Let me get the super chat. I'm trying to figure out. Hey, shout out to Ricky Torres for dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Here you go. Ricky Torres said, Coach, remember KRS-One rap, great song, My Philosophy. Yeah, I remember that. I think that came out in 88. My Philosophy. Are you a philosopher referring to Malik Scott? Did any philosopher ever take a dive? Oh my God. Yeah, I remember that. KRS-One, My Philosophy. Listen, I'm trying to, I'm trying to, you know what I mean? I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. I really am trying, right? And I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. But I want to tell you, Tyson Fury fans, something. There's a petition out here. You see the petition. 13,396 signatures. All of these guys come from the Alphabet Boy community. They 13,000 deep. Now remember, I was on the run for 3 days because they sent their goons after me. I was hiding out from hotel to hotel. You see what I'm saying? They sent their goons after me, right?
Hey, okay.
And I had to, you know what I mean? Do what I had to do. I sent them all back in body bags. But I want to let you know, when you Alphabet Boys, when you send your goons after me, we gonna send their ass back in body bags.
Hey, okay.
Don't pay them the money first. Don't say, hey, look, I'm gonna give you a stack, dog. Go down there to Miami and get Coach Malachi Williams. We need you to serve him up for us. Whoop them up. Do whatever you got to do to them. Here go your money. Do not pay them the money up front, because I promise you, they gonna come back in body bags. That's what we do. When you send their ass down here, we gonna body their ass and send them back to the Alphabet Boy headquarters. That's what we do. We gonna body their ass and send them back to Alphabet Boy headquarters. Now, I'm trying to figure out, John Fury, I don't know, sir, if you want to go down this path of suing Deontay Wilder, because we have an autopsy report, we have a petition with 13,000 signatures. We have a petition with 13,000 signatures. We have a 125 PowerPoint. Listen, oh my God. Let me show y'all this, guys. Let's look at the grammatical errors here. I, young Pharaoh, have a 125 slide PowerPoint. This right here is just all wrong. I have a 125 slide PowerPoint. I have a PowerPoint presentation that I would like to present. I have a 125 slideshow PowerPoint that I would like to present. You know, I have a PowerPoint presenting 125 slides that would show proof that Tyson Fury cheated. Right? So he just got me all confused. He doesn't break any of this stuff up. Guys, listen, I went to copywriting school, right? In copywriting school, when you want to make stuff an easy read, you have to break it up. When you finish one little paragraph, you break it up into two spaces, right? And then when you get to another paragraph, and guess what? Subject-verb agreement has to go together in order for it to make sense, right? You got to have the correct punctuation marks. Your spelling has to be on point, right? I'm confused reading this. I'm confused. I have literally lost brain cells trying to understand what the hell this dude writing. And I like young Pharaoh. My brother, he's a scholar. Oh, I think he's supposed to be a scholar. He's a scholar. I remember him on Sinetta TV and having debates with the Army Raw Squad and stuff like that, and with Brother Polite and Hebrews and him and Sarah Sukusetti. I remember all of that. And I'm trying to figure out how this guy can't write and spell and understand subject-verb agreement and how to break up paragraphs and correct punctuations. And how does he? I don't get it, guys. Shout out to Javi Santana for dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, hey, Coach, did you purge your disclaimer today? Because they're getting mad and offended right about now. No, what they we got some trolls in here? Who is the bum moderator running this show? He hates you, Coach. Get rid of this stuff. Put him on timeout again, brother. Hold on, who it is? Who it is? Oh, let me see what's up. Let's see what's up. I don't see what's going on. Why they mad at me? I'm saying, why they mad at me though? I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help the case. I'm saying, listen, with all this proof and evidence that we have against Tyson Fury, I'm not saying I got any evidence against Fury at all. I'm not saying this. I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm just trying to make it to where, if John Fury wants to sue Deontay Wilder, I'm letting John Fury know, hey, listen, this is what you're up against. You're up against a petition. You're up against the autopsy report. You're up against the doctor. You're up against Marcellus Wilder. You're up against young Pharaoh. You're up against 13,396 signatures. You're up against all of the videos that the Alphabet Boy community has made. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, this ain't no shade. I'm saying if you are a Tyson Fury supporter, you should be shaking right now. So listen, that's what I got to say. To all you Tyson Fury supporters, we have evidence. We have substantial evidence that Tyson Fury has cheated. We have an autopsy report. We have a petition with over 13,000 signatures. We have young Pharaoh. We have Errol Spence. We have Steve Cunningham. We have Charles Martin. We have the Nevada Athletic Commission. We have systemic racism, white privilege. We have JDs. We have Shelley Bullwinkle. We have Sam Watkins. We have all of this evidence against you. So John Fury, if you was to sue Deontay Wilder, sir, you will lose this case because we have an autopsy report that shows that Wilder has a dent in his head from a metal object. The only problem is young Pharaoh says something totally different to what Deontay Wilder says. So, but don't worry about that. We're going to get together and we're going to try to get the story right. You see what I'm saying? Because somebody is lying. Did Wilder get hit with a metal object, or did he get hit with bare knuckles? Somebody is lying. They are on the same side of the street and they can't get their story right. I don't know what's going on, but guess what? John Fury, you should be shaking like booty meat right now, because I presented all of the evidence that the Alphabet Boy community has against Tyson Fury. So I am sorry, guys. I am sorry. This ain't no shade. This ain't no shade to Tyson Fury supporters. But if you are a supporter of Tyson Fury, understand that young Pharaoh has presented evidence. We have a petition. Well, they have a petition of 13,000 signatures. We have an autopsy report. we have an autopsy report. We have what else we got? Errol Spence as a witness, and we know he's a good fighter. We have Steve Cunningham and Charles Martin, right? And we can prove that there was a conspiracy. We can prove that the boxing organizations, this is what my brothers say, despite being asked by professional boxers above to investigate, because my PowerPoint, aka Young Pharaoh's PowerPoint, aka the Alphabet Boy community's PowerPoint, will show, I believe, bigger organizations. This is what it do. A PowerPoint will show, I believe, this is terrible. This is, oh my God, this is, oh, I'm getting dumber right now. I'm out of smoke. I'm out of smoke some weed when I get off this live. He's like, I believe bigger organizations and mainstream is one word, sir. Mainstream outlets conspired against Wilder with their motivation. I guess he meant to say with the motivation of being, what did he say? With their motivation being of racial bias? This doesn't even sound right. So there was a racial motive. There was a racial motive to stop our brother. There was a racial motive to stop our brother, Deontay Wilder. Only problem is, and the referee, hold on. And he said that the referee did not do anything. The only problem with that is the referee was black. So you're going to have to show me, my brother, Young Pharaoh, how does the black referee tie into the racial element of white supremacy and racism? How does that tie into play when the black referee, last time I checked, he took points from Tyson Fury? How foolish can you be after watching the two fights? Obviously, Tyson is a way more skilled boxer than Deontay Wilder. Man, listen, I'm just saying. All I'm saying is, if you are a Tyson Fury supporter, you might want to call John Fury and tell him to pump the brakes on the lawsuit, because he's going to lose by a landslide. He's going to lose by a landslide. Hey, okay. He's going to lose by a landslide. To this day. And guess what? We got 13,000. As a matter of fact, guys, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to sign this petition. I'm going to do this live. I'm going to do this live right now. So I don't want no Tyson Fury fans getting mad at me. I don't want no Tyson Fury fans getting mad at me right now. Right now, dog. What we going to do? We're going to sign this petition. Hello. He say, "Oh, start your own petition." So, hold on. This is what it says. Based on the evidence. Oh, here you go. Check this out, guys. Check this out. Based on the evidence in the slideshow that Young Pharaoh has presented, Tyson Fury was not following the boxing rules and guidelines during this fight. Deontay Wilder belt should be returned to him immediately, and his record set back to 44-0. Now, this what I'm saying. Let's read what Johnny Blaze said, don't sign that BS. No, I'm not gonna sign. I'm just joking. Let's read what the fans are saying. Let's read what the American boxing fans are saying. They say, I am not a boxing fan, but I will not let my brother be robbed of his champion status and ridiculed by a cheater. You see what I'm saying? We work too hard to have nothing. I'll be damned if he worked this hard to have something and it's taken away from him and not even acknowledged by the cricket ass media outlets. Hashtag get the strap. Hashtag return that belt. This is, listen.
Okay.
Oh my God. Listen, when I tell you these guys are the SLDBC, the slow learning disability boxing community, I am not making this up. I swear I'm not making this up. PBC fanboy, my brother, you're gonna have to help me with this. Did you know anything about this petition? Did you help young Pharaoh start this petition? We need 16,000 signatures. Will you join the fight? PBC fanboy, and put your signature on here, fam. You see what I'm saying? Let's read another one. Let's read another one. Dome Gavin say, I'm signing this petition because Tyson Fury is a fraud and a cheater and a manipulator all in one. You high on crack if you can't see his gloves. Is it all the way on? We're about to get Wilder's belt back by any means. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Hey, bro, y'all see, y'all think I be making stuff up? Y'all think I be making stuff up? Coach struggles, keep a straight face. Hey, listen, y'all think I be capping? See, y'all, listen, y'all think when I be saying stuff, I be making this stuff up. Dude. Elizabeth. Oh, Elizabeth. Oh, Elizabeth.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Oh, my God. I got to give him a round of applause for that. Let's give him a round of applause for that right there. Let's give him a round of applause. That's a good one. PBC fanboy, help me out, dog. Dog, help me out. Dog, help me out. Here we go. Now these are Deontay Wilder. I ain't gonna say all of them, but this is our good brother, Deontay Wilder supporters. This is real. This brother right here, I guess his name Jamariah Thompson. He says, I have watched all of the videos of young Pharaoh observing the case between Tyson Fury. I can't even see him with a straight face. He say, I have been observing the case between Tyson Fury not following the rules of boxing while fighting Deontay Wilder. All the speculation of Tyson Fury having a suspicious track record and him not using his left glove has led me to believe he cheated against Wilder. He said, from what I understand, Wilder's, oh my God. He said, from what I understand, Wilder's belt should be returned to him immediately, and his record should be 44-0. Young Pharaoh has enough evidence to prove his allegations in both fights. Oh my God. Bruh, do you get it now? Do you get it? Bro, if you wasn't seeing this with your own eyes, check this out. If you wasn't seeing this with your own eyes, and I came on here and just told you this, you would not believe me. If you saw this with your own, if you did not see this petition with your own eyes, and I just came on here on this show and told you guys there was a petition out right now to get Wilder's belt back, and that he has a bunch of supporters. There's over 13,000 signatures, and they left comments up under the petition. If I told you guys this without showing proof of evidence, you guys would laugh me off this camera right now. Literally, you wouldn't believe me. You don't want to know why? Because this is unbelievable. He said, Paul Evans said, Coach, I'm feeling rough all day. You been feeling rough all day. Thanks for the laugh. Cheer me up, man. Hey, man, listen, man. Hey, man, Paul, man, I wish you all feel better, my brother.
Okay.
You know, hey, listen, bro, if I just told you guys this, you wouldn't believe me. He said, stupid was the case that they gave him. Hey, Bruce Gold, would you say some people believe this with their passion? Bro, they believe it with a passion. They do. Bon Scott say, you capping that, Coach. Hey, listen, you capping, Coach. Listen, Some people, yeah, they'll say, listen, they'll say I was capping, dog. You guys wouldn't believe me. You guys wouldn't believe me. Check this out. Let's keep going. Gwendolyn Bennett says disqualified Tyson Fury for cheating in both fights and grant Deontay Wilder a 44-0 record. So right now, guys, we are striving to get Deontay Wilder a 44-0 record. The draw was fraudulent. The Tyson Fury cheated in that fight. And the second fight, the Tyson Fury won by knockout. That was fraudulent because he used egg weights, but Young Pharaoh said that he didn't use egg weights. He had his knuckles wasn't all the way in his gloves, and Errol Spence and Steve Cunningham and Charles Martin bear witness to it, and they had an autopsy. I'm kind of confused, but but let's just keep going. I have gotten dumber just trying to read this, trying to make sense out of nonsense. Let's keep going. Waleed Wood says he cheated. And now this was over a year ago, guys. This was a year ago. He said, I'm signing due to the obvious cheating and unnecessary risk to life caused by cheating. The WBC used to be the best belt in town. Now it's garbage. I love boxing, but hate cheaters. The WBC president should be fired. That blind ref needs to never ref another fight, period. Tyson Fury is a historical cheater and liar. So for the WBC to claim they see nothing wrong with the fight has to be blind. I guess he's trying to say they have to be blind or in cahoots with the cheating. So this, now, if in order for them to be in cahoots with the cheating, that means that there was a conspiracy against Deontay Wilder. There was a conspiracy, my brother. The man put together a plan to cheat against the brother man in order to help the other man. You see what I'm saying? You got me, my brother. Shout out to my brother Ronald Finkley for dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy.
Hey, okay.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime is over, boy.
See, you guys don't get it. The other man conspired against the brother man and robbed him of his opportunity to become 44-0. You see what I'm saying? Even though he got two white managers, a white judge that rooting in his favor, he has a net worth of $30 million. I'm trying to figure out how racism stopped him for not being successful when he has a net worth of $30 million, successful as hell. He sleeps on a bed of money, got two white managers, a team of white lawyers, white judge ruled in his favor. Oh, okay, yeah, it doesn't fit the narrative, but I'm trying to make sense out of nonsense. I am trying to make sense out of nonsense. Hey, and we know that Tyson Fury had two broken wrists because there's no way that your wrist can bend in a 90-degree angle unless your wrist was broken. So Fury was able to fight with two broken wrists. So we figured that out. But let's keep going. Two broken wrists. So you gypsies in the UK, I don't know how you guys do it, but how do you fight with two broken wrists? Somebody please help me. I'm trying to figure that out. Okay. This brother right here, Dwayne, says that he cheated, doesn't look right, pulls all the rabbit shots. No, he say he cheated, doesn't look right, plus all the rabbit shots. Okay, rabbit shots. This guy right here, Thomas, say I hate cheaters. It was Ian Rodriguez. Wait a minute, I think this dude be coming on my shows. Used to come on my show sometimes. Ian Rodriguez says sometimes he says something was not right in that fight. You can't go from the first fight to the second fight just like that. Too drastic of a change. Something was not right in that second fight. Okay.
Hey, okay.
That's what he said. Brother right here said that. That's what the brother said right here. So, let's see. This is what's going on. Let's load more. Cause let's see, man. Cause I want to see what the people saying. The people, we want to see what the people got to say. This channel here is the voice of the people. We want to see what the people got to say. John Fury, if you are so foolish enough, sir, to file a lawsuit against Deontay Wilder, you will run up against mountains of evidence. I believe they stole the title from the champ. So this guy, Jared Webster, said that he believed that they stole the title from the champ, Deontay Wilder. This brother right here, I can't pronounce his last name, but his first name, but his last name is Williams. He said, this is unfair. Cheaters never win. Julian Peters says, because we all know Fury cheated. What this guy here, Marcus, says unfair. This other guy says, I think he cheated. A gloves doesn't fold like that. He say a gloves, plural, doesn't fold like that. Now, I don't know what kind of language this is. A gloves doesn't fold like that. Bruh, when I tell you that these people are slow, I am not making this up. These people are slow. I mean, they rode the short bus. They rode the short bus with dark tinted windows.
Hey, okay.
I mean,
Oh man, Shouty, you got that stupid fruity swag, Shouty.
Hey, okay.
I mean, they are something very special. They have something special going on over there in the Alphabet Boy community.
Hey, okay.
Oh man, Shouty, you got that stupid fruity swag, Shouty.
To this day,
Oh man, Shouty, you got that stupid fruity swag.
Oh my
Shouty.
God.
to this day.
This dude right here, Daniel Davey, says, I'm signing because it's the right thing to do. And Tyson Fury is a bitch ass HOE who don't deserve nothing but his dad's NUTs in his mouth. Oh my God. Bruh. Can y'all see this? Let me pull this up. Can y'all see this? Look at this guy right here. Look at this guy right here. Daniel Davies says, I am signing because it's the right thing to do. And Tyson is a bitch as HOE who don't deserve ish, but his dad's NUTs in his mouth. Bruh, I'm telling you, dog, I am telling you, when I told you guys 4 or 5 months ago that these dudes are slow. I told you guys that I called them the SLDBC, the Slow Learning Disability Boxing Community. I knew what I was talking about. Looks like Dr. Hook say, looks like John is suing the wrong person. He haven't started a lawsuit yet, but I'm saying if he does, Bon Scott say Rodriguez was on here supporting Fury. Yeah, oh man, yeah, I'm telling you, I knew that name looked familiar. Listen, bruh, because they have bulletproof evidence as long as they show some of those comments to the judge. The judge will rule in Wilder's favor within the matter of this. Listen, this is, oh my God, like this is who support him. This is, I'm like, like, these are from the Alphabet Boy channel. He say it has to be done. I believe Fury cheated. Tyson Fury cheated. Listen, look at this one. Tyson Fury cheated, and science alone says that a person's hand will break far before his skull does. I don't understand that, what he just said. And science says that about bare hands, Tyson had gloves, and still he knocked him out. Something ain't right. Guys, let's try to make some sense out of this, right? Because my IQ, I'm getting dumber and dumber by the moment. Can you please make sense of this to me? Let's try to read this. Luigi, this guy's name is Luigi. He says Tyson Fury cheated, and science alone says that a person's hand will break far before his skull does. And science says that about bare hands, Tyson had gloves and still he knocked him out? Question mark. Something ain't right. Dude, I'm trying, dog. I'm trying to, oh my God. Oh my God, I feel so dumb right now. I'm trying to read this. The guy says science says. So apparently he's a scientist. So what? I wonder what science is he talking about? Like, I'm trying to figure it out. Is there some Sharada Figure say, no, not again. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to, because we trying to put this lawsuit together to bring Tyson Fury to justice. Tyson Fury, we're going to bring you to justice. But I'm trying to make sense out of this. Like, what judge in America, forget America, what judge on the planet Earth is gonna go for this? So this guy, Noah Williams, As you can see what he's saying right here, the capital F, the 4-letter word, cheating ass bitches. This dude here, Jared, says pictures and videos don't lie. This dude said pictures and videos don't lie, as though they can't be manipulated. But that's neither here nor there. That's not fitting the narrative. This is inhumane to allow a boxer such as Tyson Fury to use a blunt object, and disgusting for a fighter to do a fellow opponent in a so-called fair sport. Now, Jared Miller said that this is humane for a fighter to use a blunt object. Check this out. But this what you guys didn't catch. In this petition, young Pharaoh doesn't say anything about a blunt object or egg weights being used to cause a dent or fracture to Deontay Wilder's skull. He didn't say that. So this guy is talking about something that young Pharaoh didn't even bring up. This guy is saying pictures and videos don't lie. This is inhumane to allow a boxer to use a blunt object. But the only problem is young Pharaoh's not saying that a blunt object was used. But Deontay Wilder did say that, right? And they have the autopsy to approve it. And disgusting for a fellow fighter to do a fellow opponent this way in a so-called fair sport. This guy right here, Alan Haynes, says it's clear that he cheated multiple times. This guy says Tyson Fury is a lame. Michael Batista says watch the gloves closely during the fight and watch other fights with Tyson with the same type of glove. It's clear that these gloves were tampered with. Also, look at Wilder's gloves during the fight. The difference is night and day. Bruh, I can go on and I can't believe that. Damn, they really passionate about this. They are really passionate about this. They are really passionate. Listen, here you go. This person right here, LeVar Smith, says, I am signing because Deontay Wilder was clearly cheated, and so was I, out of my money. In viewing to fight, that cost me a grand total of $200. If I'm going to be robbed out of $200, at least have a gun. This person is signing the petition because he said that he was robbed out of $200 because he paid money to watch this fight. And he's saying that Tyson Fury cheated, so he was robbed out of his money. That's basically what he's saying. Bruh, when I tell you that these guys are slow, and this person right here say, Jay Mercer, he says, this is crazy. There is too much evidence not to get him banned from boxing. I can't make this up.
Okay.
I cannot make this up. Guys, I promise you, when I tell you guys something, I am not making this stuff up. If I didn't show you guys receipts and proof of this, you guys would laugh me off this camera.
Okay.
You guys would say, oh man, coach, you capping. Wilder supporters would say I'm capping. Oh, we don't say that. We ain't like that. I just showed you proof. A whole damn petition. 13,000 signatures.
Okay.
The gloves look completely fine watching it live. They are all living off one picture and a flat jab. Oh my God. Bro, I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm going to say this. John Fury, sir, please do not sue Deontay Wilder because Wilder has an overwhelming mountain of evidence that he's just holding in the cut. I don't know why he ain't presented it yet, but I don't know why. I don't know why he ain't showed no proof yet, but he's just holding it in the cut, waiting for the right moment to expose Tyson Fury for the fraud that he is. So if you are a Tyson Fury supporter, I know you shaking like booty meat right now. You are afraid of the evidence that I just showed today. Shout out to Brian Edwards for dropping that half a dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, what's up, coach? Did Wilder wait to the last minute to sign the contract, or was the virus the cause of the time frame? You know what, man? I know Wilder. No, Wilder. To my understanding, when Wilder lost the fight, he signed the contract immediately to activate his rematch clause. He signed it immediately. You know what I mean? This brother Who the F is paying $200 for a pay-per-view? I don't know what he mean by that. He paid $200. Mr. T said petition for what? We got a petition to get Wilder his belt back. John Fury is considering suing Deontay Wilder. This. Let's see the update. Is there any updates on here? The petition does not have any updates. These are the comments of the updates of the petition. And this is the petition of our good brother, Young Pharaoh. They call him Young Pharaoh. That's what his name. That's his name is. His name is Young Pharaoh. First name Young, last name Pharaoh. First name Young, last name Pharaoh. Our good brother Young Pharaoh put together a petition. 13,000 signatures have signed. You see what I'm saying? 13,000 signatures have signed. And this is this beautiful paragraph. Like, this is the petition. It's very hard to read, but there's a lot of grammatical errors in it. Subject, verb, agreement don't really work that well. Misspellings, punctuations. This is some of the worst writing this is the worst writing I've ever seen in my life. It don't get no worse than this. This is like maybe a fourth grader wrote this. Maybe a fourth grader wrote this. Arsenal man, what you say, fam? Coach, you were telling me on the instant replay, you didn't see the massive blunt object. I didn't see it, dog. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I didn't see it, dog. Shout out to Paul Evans for dropping that £1/4 on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Oh my God! He said, "Coach, I'm paying you for the laughter content. Keep it up, bro. Listen, bro. I'm at a loss for words right now. Like, Wizard Sleeve say, Wilder fans of what? I'm at a loss for words. Like, I really don't know what to say. Like, I feel like my IQ has just been dumbed down. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, okay, I just want to ask a serious question. All jokes aside, if you are a Tyson Fury fan, are you afraid that Tyson Fury is going to be exposed if John Fury was to press on with this lawsuit and force Wilder to show evidence that Fury cheated him with metal objects in his gloves or knuckles? Are you afraid right now? With petitions, autopsies, and science, this is a shame. That's right. We have petitions, we have autopsies, and we have science. And apparently, Tyson Fury can fight with broken wrists. He can fight with broken wrists. We know. So, Errol Spence, according to Young Pharaoh, he says that this has been acknowledged by professional boxers such as Errol Spence. So Errol Spence has acknowledged that Tyson Fury is cheated, according to Young Pharaoh. Steve Cunningham has acknowledged that Tyson Fury is cheated, according to Young Pharaoh. I'm not saying that they said this. This is what Young Pharaoh is saying. Charles Martin has acknowledged that Tyson Fury has cheated, according to Young Pharaoh, who is a supporter of the Alphabet Boys and supporter of Deontay Wilder. So all I'm saying is, are you afraid? Are you afraid? Is this show recorded from yesterday? Anyone? No. Are you afraid right now? That are you shaking like booty meat right now? Are you shaking like a leaf in the middle of a hurricane? That this overwhelming evidence, 18 months later, guys, I want you to look at this. 18 months later. 18 months later. I'm not talking about a week later, 2 weeks later. 18 months later, there is a petition out here to Shout out to Paul CX. Shout out to Paul CX for dropping that $10 £10 on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Bruh, I can't make this up. I can't make this up, man. I can't make this up. I really can't. I really can't. I can't make this up, man. I can't make this up. I'm trying, dog. I'm trying. Bruh, 18 months later. So now John Fury is talking about suing Wilder. Wilder has to show proof of Tyson Fury cheating him by the time the press conference comes up for their third fight, if that happens. And I just showed a whole bunch of evidence. We have signatures, 13,000. Listen, 13,000 people can't be this dumb. I refuse to believe that 13,396 people can be this dumb. What about you guys? Is it possible? Is it possible for 13,396 people to be this dumb? Is that possible, guys? I'm just asking. Is that possible? We'll see 15,000 signatures short. 15,000 signatures short. So let's see. 15,000 signatures short. Right, let's do this. Let's see how many we need. We need 1,604 more signatures. Do anybody want to sign this petition? We need 1,600 more signatures. Anybody? Anybody who subscribed to this channel, do you want to sign this petition? I tell you what, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do y'all a favor. I'm going to drop the link right here. That's the link. Anybody want to sign this petition? Anybody want to sign this petition? This is change.org. Anybody want to sign this petition? This petition is evidence against Deontay, against Tyson Fury. We have an autopsy report. We have Marcellus Wilder. We have a doctor that performed the autopsy. We have a doctor that performed the autopsy. Hey, PBC fanboy, I dropped the petition for you, my brother. I know you're going to be the first one to sign. We have an autopsy. We have proof that Tyson Fury fought with 2 broken wrists. He fought with 2 broken wrists. So we have proof of that. We have JD's who was there. That's proof. Shelly Finkel, he ain't said that. I don't think Shelly Finkel gonna want to come in. Young Pharaoh, he's a witness. Let's see. Who else we got? So we have all of this evidence. We have all of this evidence, guys. So if you want to sign the petition, and this petition is disqualify. This is the disqualify Tyson Fury for cheating petition in both fights and grant Deontay Wilder a 44-0 record. This is the only way we can make this right. This is on change.org. This is the only way that we can make this right, guys. We have to make this right. So, John Fury. Peter Varnock say that petition is slanderous, and the dumbass published it. I want to be the old Pharaoh. Listen, John Fury, I warn you, sir. I warn you. You might want to reconsider suing Deontay Wilder. They got too much evidence against you. Coach, you do know that we're reading a copy of the rough draft. Yeah, I know that's a copy of the rough draft, but I'm just saying. I know this, but the rough draft has 13,396 signatures. I know that though. But they got signatures out here. They got signatures. PBC fanboy, I'm pretty sure you want to get on this. You know what I mean? I get it. Do anybody want to sign going once, going twice?
Hey, okay.
Going 3 times?
Hey, okay.
This is your last chance. This is your last chance now before I take it down. Do you want to sign this petition to help the old boy, to help the Twerkinator out? Do you want to sign this petition to help the Twerkinator out? You see what I'm saying? Do you want to help it? I'm just trying to, show my support. I don't want no the Twerkinator fanboys coming over here attacking me. I'm trying to do the right thing. Wakanda forever. I'm trying to, you know what I mean? Let's see. I'm trying to see, do anybody, just, anybody want some of this? Coach, think of how many people voted for Biden and Trump. Yes, that many people can be that dumb. Bruh, I don't, bruh. I'm just saying, dog. I'm just saying, smash the like button, PBC, you know you're right. Listen, I'm just saying, dog, do anybody? It still amazes me Eustace Bun Wilder still has fans. He's dog-ish, can't even box, beat no one, and took the worst L in boxing. Literally, Charles Martin 2.0. Bro, I'm just saying, bro. This ain't no shade on the Twerkinator. This ain't no shade on the Twerkinator now. I'm just saying, but he has some loyal fans out there. I wish, you know what? If I was a fighter, y'all talk that trash. If I was a fighter, I wish I had fans like this. I wish I had fans like this that will put together petitions for me, that will lie for me, and just make up all kind of stuff for me. These are the fanboys of the Alphabet Boy community. So when I tell you that the alphabet boys are the slow learning disability boxing community, I'm telling you this these are the same kind of people who followed Dante's race baiting nation. Even though he's not alphabet boy, but yet still, these are the same people who follow Aki TV. These are the same people who find Boxing Nemo. These are the same people who follow Jabba the Hutt, 7 Sports. These are the same people who follow Drew the Midget. These are Officer Drew Titan. These are the same people who follow Blue Balls. These are the same people. This is what I'm trying to tell you. These are the same people who signed this petition, the same people who left comments on here. This is their fan base. This is their fan base. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. So when I tell you guys these people are slow, I'm not joking. I am not joking. And we can't forget about Fagnon. I am not joking. Bro.
Okay.
These people are slow.
To this day.
They like logic and reason has left the building. My IQ has went down 500 points trying to read this shit. Literally.
Okay.
Literally.
Okay.
All right, man. I'm just saying, dog. So this is what I want to say. For all you Tyson Fury fans out there, you should be afraid right now because I have shown overwhelming evidence that Tyson Fury has cheated. For all you Tyson Fury fans out there, I have shown overwhelming evidence that Tyson Fury had 2 broke wrists when he fought Wilder in the first and second fight. For all these Tyson Fury supporters out there, I have evidence with 13,000 signatures with a petition to prove that Wilder was cheated. For all of you Tyson Fury supporters, I have evidence. I have an autopsy. The autopsy reveals that Deontay Wilder got hit in the head with blunt force and trauma. I have 13,396 rabid Hulkamaniacs out there that's backing the king, the twerkinator up, and we will not rest until we get his title back. So if you are a Tyson Fury supporter, you should be afraid right now. You should be shaking like booty meat right now. You should be shaking like a leaf in the middle of a hurricane right now because we have the proof, the evidence to back up everything we're saying, even though we ain't showed it yet, but that's neither here nor there. John Fury, this message is for you, sir. If you try to bring us to court, we're going to bring all of this evidence. We're going to bring JDs. We're going to bring Young Pharaoh. We're going to bring the petition. We're going to bring the autopsy. We're going to bring the doctors. We're going to bring the medical examiner. We're going to bring the referee. We're going to bring the white towel that was thrown in. We are going to bring racism, white supremacy, systemic racism. We're going to pull out the race card. We're going to pull it all out. Okay? Okay? Okay?
Okay.
This is what we gonna do. So other than that, man, this is boy Coach Malachi Williams, man. We gonna wrap it up, dog. We gonna wrap it up. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Aquarius Brown say, hell no. Shout out to Aquarius Brown, man. Shout out to Aquarius Brown. Last chance to sign the petition. Going once.
Okay.
Going twice.
Okay.
Going 3 times.
Okay.
So don't nobody want to sign it, huh?
To this day.
That's okay then. That's okay. So anyways, shout out to Bob Hope. Remember he said the UK, he said in the UK need 100,000 signatures for Parliament debate. He said 13,000 ain't it. Shout out to Johnny Blaze. Shout out to Ronald Finkley. Ronald Finkley saying crickets. Shout out to It's Cold in the Winter. Shout out to Thomas Jones. Shout out to Thomas Jones. Hey, shout out to Triple Dub. Shout out to Bon Scott. Shout out to Mr. T. Shout out to Halim in the building. Shout out to Carlos. Carlos, what's going on, fan? Shout out to PBC fanboy. He says Fury cheated. Shout out to Paul O'Leary. Shout out to Jabby Santana. Shout out to Ronald Finkley. Shout out to Paul CX. Shout out to It's Cold in the Winter. Shout out to Graham Taylor. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Adrian. Shout out to Dr. Hook. Shout out to Johnny Blaze. Shout out to Jethro 66. Shout out to Peter Von Arts. Shout out to Arsenal Manic. Shout out to Chat Itch Get Banged. Shout out to my main man, Javis Bickle. Shout out to PBC fanboy once again. Shout out to I Buy Houses. Shout out to Aquarius Brown. Shout out to Dragon Leg. What up? Shout out to it's too much. It's too much. He said Fury can't prove defamation. I don't know. I think he can. I think he can prove it. Shout out to who we got? Shout out to Bob Hope. Shout out to Bob Hope. R.I.P. to Bob Hope. R.I.P. to Bob Hope. Shout out to Peter Von Arks. Shout out to Egg Shake Forum. Shout out to Paul Evans. Shout out to Adrian. Shout out to Too Much. Too much. Oh, my brother. My poor brother. Too much. I'm pretty sure you signed this petition. Can't prove ish with their gloves with no padding. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you signed that petition, brother. I know you signed that petition. You signed that petition, man. The Twerkinator appreciate it, though. The Twerkinator appreciate it. Here it goes. Shout out to Mr. Ringle. Shout out to It's Cold in the Winter. Shout out to Graham Taylor. Shout out to Triple Dub. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Javis Santana. Shout out to Mr. T. Shout out to Lady Shan. Please subscribe to her YouTube channel. Shout out to my brother Retro Boxing and Documentaries. Shout out to Blood Boxing. Shout out to Chris. Chris said, shout out to Chris. Shout out to who else we got? Shout out to Johnny Blaze. Shout out to my brother Halim. And shout out to Coach Askin. Shout out to MTK Global. Who else we got? Shout out to Jeff Lucietta. What's going on, fam? Shout out to, bro, this is Paul Evans, Third Coast Royalty. He said the eye test, coach. Hey, Third Coast, there you go, man. Third Coast say the eye test.
Okay.
Third Coast say the eye test, man. Listen, man. Listen. Once again, man, it's about Coach Malachi Williams, man. We're going to be back tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I enjoyed everybody, man. Give everybody a round of applause. And as you know, man, it's about Coach Malachi Williams representing for New Media Today USA Boxing. We will be back tomorrow,
Okay.
3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Once again, signing out. See y'all tomorrow, guys. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Come on.